all of you, over a course of time, have now arrived at this city and are now moving towards the tavern. Whether or not you've been here for a while or not, I'll leave that up to you. And that saying, do actually message me how long you've been in the town. If you want to have just arrived or been here for a day or two, that's fine. As the letter stated to arrive at a specific date, you may have arrived a bit earlier than the date it requested you at. The letter itself was addressed from an individual known as Reginald. There was no last name stated, though. It has described himself as a scholar, an individual who studies the arcane and specifically in the precursors technology.
Okay.
And as of today, you have just arrived, or are arriving to his meeting. As you walk towards the tavern itself, towards the meeting time, you take note of each other. Either you recognize that they're heading to this meeting itself, understood, or just because they are interesting-looking individuals. At this time, I want you guys to describe each of your characters. Even you.
Wait, but
I'm telling you, this is why it's strange. Oh, no. Okay, no. So here.
yeah,
1 second.
I was gonna say, I'm
We
like,
decided against that simply because it would have left you out of the game for too long.
I don't mind that. I don't mind if it takes me a little bit to get in.
I would rather you not be out of game for an hour or
Dude,
more.
totally. I'm 100% down for that. I'd rather it make more sense that way rather than just shoehorn me in as if I was there the whole time. It feels weirder that way.
Okay. One second. I'm gonna
What's going
pop
on?
you into another chat so I can talk with you real quick.
Okay.
So, one of the big things is the only place where you would be awakening there in the party is the location you're going to, and you might only just get there at the end of the session.
Okay. Well, that's all right. I think like,
You could have been awake for a lot longer.
I
Or
guess, but I don't know. I don't want to just be introduced as like, oh, bam,
you
I'm
don't
Luca,
have
you
they
know.
don't have to know what you are.
I guess.
You could still be wearing your equipment and such,
Oh yeah, they
hiding
do.
the fact that you're that, because constructs like that are not common. They would think you're just wearing heavy armor or something of
Okay,
the
well then
sort.
what would my when would I have been woken up and stuff like that? Cuz we never really fleshed out an actual like time then if it
We
wasn't
never
going to be
did
through
get a
this
chance to
government.
talk more. You can be anywhere from. How long do you want to have been awake for?
I don't
It
know.
could literally be as many years as you want.
I Okay, well, first off, I guess we need to know what's our background. Like, are we in any way related to each other at all? Other than these letters? Are we in, like, a guild or
No,
something
you
like that?
guys don't know each other.
Okay. Do we have any kinds of connections, like, even if we don't know each other? Like, are we in, like, an adventurer's guild or some shit like
No.
that?
You guys are either as connected as you want to be or disconnected as possible. You are not. You are all from different wakes and backgrounds. This letter did not specify or mention anyone else in the letter. It was directed specifically to you.
Okay. I guess that'll work then. I'll say I've
You
been
are
awake
not
for,
like a
like,
random adventure. He's not hiring random adventurers from an
okay.
adventuring guild.
I guess
If
I'll
that's what.
say I've been awake for like a month and I've just spent that whole month trying to find like any clues about my past and having received something that was like addressed to my older name being like what the fuck.
Yeah, that is what has drawn you here.
Okay.
Uh, I would have liked to have talked to you a bit more earlier before this, but we never had the time.
Fair enough.
Anyways, let's head back to the rest of the group.
I
Okay.
think I
I don't
watched
know.
some
Now
of
that
those.
that has been dealt with,
No.
yes. So I would like each of you to describe what you look like to each other.
Um,
Okay, I'll
Um,
go first.
who wants to go first?
Average diverse in my mouth, but I'll go first. So, you see a fairly tall high elf walking a nice, very dark cloak with light blue accents uh, on this. You can see that he is a person of magic, and you also see him carrying around what looks to be some sort of scribing kit.
Mm-hmm.
He his face is very pale, and you cannot his hair tied into a kind of a cut off ponytail type thing. Um, like it's not like very long, and he is kind of dark brown ish hair. His face is very angular, and he is a twig. He doesn't have much fat to him, and that's all you can see.
Okay.
All right.
Who else wants
I
to?
gotta.
Okay,
I
go
gotta
on.
get. I gotta get lunch actually real quick. I have
Okay.
a Subway sandwich in the fridge. Won't take me too long.
Okay, you gonna
Yeah, I'll
bring
be
it
right
back to the
back.
computer?
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay, so while he waits, do you have any other mannerisms or anything about you that you walk like?
Walk like
Mr. High Elf Boyle?
his posture is very strong, and it's like when he walks in, he doesn't he his posture is very straight, very clean, um, and you aren't able to find any emotion in his face. It's locked and very calm, cool,
So he
and
has a
collected.
very serious look on his face.
Not very serious, just very nothing, just a blank emotion. So
Okay.
he doesn't. Yeah, that's all I have right now. I'll eventually find an actual picture, but that's what I'm going with right now.
And how long have you been
His
in this town, by the way?
3 to 4 days. I've walked around the town. I kind of see most. I've seen most of the streets and stuff, and I've walked around. I've stayed in the local inn, if there is one.
Yeah, you have likely been staying at this inn, actually.
Okay. Yeah.
So you
So
would know the bartender's name.
yeah.
I will send that to you. And, Yasina, you would also know the name, so I will simply say it out loud because of, expediency. The bartender of this inn is known as Odgar. He's owned this inn for a little bit now, or so he likes to say. He's a nice enough fellow, though he doesn't seem to really trust you. You don't get a lot of.
Well, I wouldn't trust me either if I looked the way I looked when I came in.
Yeah. All of you would know that this town at this point, you would either take note that there is actually a tower being constructed in the center of the town itself. You've asked around anything about it or taken interest, you would know a bit more, but I would have you roll a basic persuasion check for that.
I can roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyone else who arrived, if you have any interest in it at all, would you like to roll as well?
Persuasion.
Ja, Herr Kommandant.
I'm rather uninterested in it. I'm just more kind of
I
spacing
understand.
out at the moment.
What I get? 21.
Okay.
Damn.
That was Morgrave's, and yours was 13. Well, you both succeed. Morgrave gets a bit more So when you start walking up to them, Morgrave,
Oh, wait.
before I give you
I
a
got 13.
I'd like you both, Morgrave, I'd like you to start doing a basic description when good old Terra gets back. But when they
Yeah.
see you, they're a bit like kind of surprised and in awe when they see you. And they're like, "Oh, it's building a wizard's tower for one of our newer arrivals. He's been paying us quite good money. Perhaps you've heard of him. He's quite the odd fellow. He goes by the name Etharis.
Would I know anything, judging by my background?
You would have heard that he's a bit of an eccentric man. He generally studies privately. And roll history for further information.
Ooh, snap.
16.
Yelsina, you haven't really heard his name before. You just think, oh, it's just
I'm
another
back,
wizard. And for you, Mr. Ben, you would know that, yeah, he actually researches a lot of enchanting and different forms of enchantments. He
Yes.
makes and develops such things.
Okay, what was this guy's name? I forgot to put him in.
Itharis. I'll type it in the thing.
Interesting. Okay, I need to...
And now that Ben
Sure,
is,
my
or
volume's
now that Terra is back, Terra, would you like to describe your character?
I haven't really come up with what he looks like.
Just think
Just
of,
make something up.
yeah, feel free. Don't be too worried about it too much.
Alright. You know what? I'm just gonna go the cheap route and just think of a slightly slimmer, more elven looking Chris Pine.
What what kind of how do you think he walks? Like, how does he hold himself?
He's but probably think of him a little shorter as well. He holds himself like lower to the ground a bit, you know, not necessarily hunched over all the time, but he's like shoulders back, like marching sort of thing.
Okay. Anyway, okay. And now let's move on to Elsina. What does your character look like?
Okay, so at first, she probably would have caused a mild stir. As this 6-foot-plus warrior woman, dressed in battle armor, carrying all her weapons, walked into town 2 days ago. Subtlety, she is not. So yes, she has since divested herself of the armor, and has actually taken up wearing a nice, beautiful robe. Looks like she's got a crest on it. She's got a crest on that robe, and is currently sitting in the bar with a nice small glass of wine, just held like she's some sort of aristocrat.
Okay.
Oh, and her eyes are if you look at them just right, are glowing slightly blue.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay.
So you're already in the tavern at this time. Okay, good to know. And now, last but not least, Mr. Nubs. What does your character look like?
As far as outward appearances go, not much can really be discerned. I am a tall figure wearing a cloak that covers pretty much everything other than his head. And it looks almost as if his head is it looks as if he's wearing a suit of armor from outward appearances.
Okay. And when you say tall, do specify exactly how fucking tall you are.
Oh, well, let's just say, 7 feet?
Yeah.
Oh, goody! I feel like a dwarf.
Yams.
He is a giant of a man. To say
Don't
the
worry.
least.
Don't worry. Corvus is only like 5'3", so he'll be
Oh,
fine.
oh, the tavern.
He's a short boy. Maybe not 5'3",
Ooh,
but
good
he's definitely
choice of
shorter.
music, by the way, Tara. I will unmute the bot for myself.
I'm trying to
So
set it to a good volume.
It's currently playing the other good choice of music that
So,
Athena
the time of
actually
day
chose first.
is approximately noonish. There's not really that many people in the tavern, save for the interestingly scary-looking but awe-inspiring woman and a few of the workers, barmaids, and such. There is one man sitting by himself, just eating and writing some things down in his book, though he doesn't really seem to pay you much mind. When the bartender sees you all, Nubs, how long have you been in town? Have you just arrived, or?
Yeah, pretty much. I've been in and out of all kinds of places, so honestly, I don't even know if I've been in this town before. I may have been, I may not have been, but
Okay.
now I am here just recently having arrived, if not for the
So
first time.
As you all start to enter, he kind of the bartender kind of looks over and raises a bit of an eyebrow and goes, "Oh, this is certainly an interesting sight to see." Certainly, he looks over to you, Nubs, and goes, "You're certainly a tall boy. Suppose that old man's sent for you." He did mention something of the sort. He's over in the back room, and he points over to the room over here. Paid a bit extra for it. He said not to really wait that much. Moorgrave, you were wanted there, weren't you?
Indeed.
Good.
Uh,
That's good.
Could I get a refill real quick?
Of course. He motions to one of the barmaids and just goes, "Mia, want to go help her?" The woman nods, heads back to the bar, and grabs one of the bottles on it, popping its cork, and fills you a new cup, and moves over and places it on your table. Goes, "Here you go, madame. It is,
Thank you.
of course, a pleasure to serve you. Have a wonderful day." I will sneeze there, and she just moves off back to over to the other patron.
Now, as she walks away, I mutter a small blessing to her.
Okay.
Should I be
how
inside at this point?
Yeah, you're probably inside. Now.
Okay.
You see if you guys have the ability to move your tokens.
I don't. I tried just a second ago.
Don't.
Let's see how to give you access to this. Ah, there we go. Control there. Changes. There you go. You should have access to control your characters one by one.
Health. That's cool.
I'm basically just gonna skip the whole formalities of like.
You're just
looking
going
around, and I'm
straight
just
in.
gonna go straight to the room. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm
I
a very
figured.
curious man.
Okay, yes, yeah, you should all have access to your characters now.
But yeah, no,
Yep.
she probably would be the only one that hears me, and would probably, hopefully, feel better. A
Yeah,
little
she
good.
does. She's like, "Thank you, madame. It's quite kind of you to say such." Yes, sir, I'll be right with you." And she continues on towards the man. And
Anyway,
yes.
which room are we supposed to be headed to?
The one where I'm right in front of.
Argo goes, "Oh, it's just the one down there," and he points down to the main dining area. Usually, it's
seem
usually
like
reserved for staff, or higher people of wealth. So it's to the right side of the building. You see the room with the one guy in it? That one.
I guess I'm gonna
Picks
enter
up
the
the
room.
bottle, picks up the glass, off.
Argo goes, "I'll put that on your tab."
Alright, so
Yeah.
I'm assuming I step in now, right?
Yeah, you can step in out whenever you feel.
About there.
He looks. Adgar looks over and goes, "You're certainly an interesting one as well. You here for that old fool?" Hello.
Or I just took a bite of something home.
Okay.
Just grabs food off the nearest table and starts fucking eating it.
Sure.
Like,
Yeah.
that was okay then. Yeah, it's
I'll probably pay you later for that. Yeah.
Okay.
What room was I supposed to be in?
And he points down towards the room with everyone else.
Just
He's
follow the glowing eyes.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
be in the room already.
okay.
Alright, thanks.
Oh, when Bean, what you up
Yeah.
to? What's your character doing right now?
I would like to go over to Odger and order a drink.
Oh yeah. What would you like? Ale, wine, bit of whiskey?
Wine would suffice.
Sure. Put on your tab. And he
Thank you.
Good or
puts you
what?
glass and says,
My question.
"That old fool wants you to. It seems, Corvus.
Room on the right.
Yeah, he wants you now. Did I
Understood.
say that name right?
Why is my
Now?
color like pea grayish yellow? It's
Now
weird.
I'll let you say it. I'll let you say it later. Because I don't know why. So as you guys start entering the room,
I'll take a seat to the old man's right.
the old man's just like
So-
beckons to each seat, and as he continues writing more stuff down on a book that he appears to be reading and looking into. As you see him, appears to be a rather old man. His hair flares backwards, gray, with a bit of gray and white in it.
Are we looking at
Uh,
Albert Einstein?
Kind of, yeah. Less balding.
So Beethoven.
Yes, more like Beethoven. Here, I'll get you I'll pop up a
Okay.
picture of the fuck here. He wears a nice green gilded robe. He generally gives a sour off expression to you guys as he looks over. He's like, good. I suppose you're all the fools that got my letter then? Yes, good. Pleasure to meet you all, and to see you all healthy.
Would
Take a
actually
seat and we'll get to
speak-
business.
Would actually run a test of him and speak my native tongue. How did you know my name?
I have my ways, Morgrave.
I'm gonna basically just ask, okay, well, because you know so much about us, who the hell are you?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I am Reginald. I have, certain abilities that allow me to peer into things that are less known. Though they do have limits, of course. I won't get too much into that. Just to know that there was a reason I got you. And, well, to be fair, it is for a simple-ish task, but one that should be of great importance to me, and profitable for you all, and
You know the way
not
that
just
I
in the form of currency either. Either information that interests you, research notes, magical things, all sorts of things. Gold, of course, too. Start off with, I'll let this cut to the chase then. What I'm hiring you for is to retrieve an artifact from one of those precursor ruins. And he waves his hand in front of him and casts minor illusion. In front of you, a small cube-like device appears. It seems to be split off into like 4 little quarters, where the inlays in the center, the inlays that split it off, appear to have a reddish glowing light pulsing from it. None of you really recognize or understand what it is. But you get an odd, ominous feeling when you see it. And, it's just... It seems to be maybe a trinket or something of value at least. Because anything else you find in there will be very welcome to be given to me. I will pay extra for that, but it will be yours in the end if you choose not to give it up.
Right. So, why do you want this exactly?
It's for my research. It should help me. One second. Olive. No.
I was like, wow, did the man just
Damn
have a
it, Olive.
stroke?
One
Should help me
Olive
up.
is being like just
Alright.
scratching at it.
He gets fucking shot through a
Um,
window.
Check them out.
1 second. I need to message someone. They pinged me. It's like for it itself, I need it for a let's just say, well, actually, it is straight up. It's for research. There's certain properties about this device that might prove useful in certain. It's just well, something rather interesting that it would take far too long to describe. As he's saying this, he seems to get a little bit more energy and like a bit of a grin starts going across his face. Not one that seems creepy or anything. It's like an actual like joyous, happy grin. It's like, ooh.
Aren't such things usually forbidden?
Not at all. So long as you have the appropriate paperwork, of course, which I do. And he actually goes into his little small satchel on his side, reaches probably all arm down and pulls out a set of papers. If you wish to look it over, though the laws here are a bit different from where you're from. Such expeditions are much more common. Dangerous, but common.
Alright. I'm gonna assume you aren't trying to insult our intelligence by
No,
not explaining it.
not at all. It's something to do with how they disappeared. If my research is too true, my theories that is. It's honestly quite interesting. I'll tell you all when you come back with it. Anyways, speaking of which, I will be paying each of you 100 gold coins to begin with each up front. On return with the item, you'll each get an additional 200 gold pieces as well.
Alright.
Seems like a fair price.
Indeed. On top of any other magic items that you find within, you'll be permitted to keep it as well. Though if you choose, which don't really see much use in keeping it, I'm more than willing to buy it off of you for a fair price. Assume fair? Yes?
Sure.
Good. Yeah, 1 sec, I'm just going to send a quick message. I'll message you in a second, y'all. And no. To you, and you don't really know much either. Anyone else who's rolled stuff? Anyways, let me at least tell you where to find it. Before I get ahead of myself. Sorry, I'm a bit of a scatter. You are to go to a bit of the south of the town. It's about a 2-day journey. You may want to gather some additional supplies and such. I heard there was a group of bandits that might be in the area of this temple or ruin and fortress. I'm not entirely sure what kind of ruin it is. Some of them have been said. I don't really. Well, actually, it's likely a fortress. Now that I think about it, there's much more. It's based off the architecture, and it doesn't matter. It's to the south of here, 2 days journey, and there might be. I would recommend caution when entering it. Don't just go blindly. Although they don't really have many traps or anything form of defenses that are still active. This might still likely be a group, either monsters or outliers hiding out there. And to be honest, I would rather you come back alive and with the item I have sent you out for. Any questions? Should be a quite simple task, eh?
Seems easy to me.
Yes, I believe so.
Gives me a
So,
chance to look at some ancient ruins. I'm in.
right. So, how far away did you say this place was?
2-day walk.
About a 2-day journey on foot. If you get a horse, it could be maybe a 1-day journey if you push it hard enough. But yeah.
I'd enjoy the experience of
All right.
Ow.
Walking's all right.
I'm gonna wait for them all to leave the room because I have some questions for this Reginald guy that I want to ask alone.
And he starts handing. He goes, "Now, before you leave, I'm going to hand you out your forward pay if you so accept." And he turns the book around, extends it toward each of you. The only thing I require of you is to give it a slight signing if you fully accept. This is just a contract. Feel free to read it out first.
I would read the contract.
It's pretty much
Wholeheartedly read the contract.
roll investigation,
loophole,
actually.
every-
What, investigation?
Yeah.
Easy. Oh shit. Intelligence. Nice! Not
How
bad.
do I roll that? I was not.
Oh.
I just really fucking.
Oh.
I can't read. How do we both roll crit fails there? That sucks.
How? All right. How do I do this?
Okay. That's mildly depressing, especially when I don't trust contracts even I.
So, oh, and for you, just so go to your page,
Mm-hmm.
the character sheet. In there, when you click on it, it'll show all the different skills. Just click on the skill you want to roll for. Oof.
Can I roll an advantage since I'm naturally suspicious of contracts?
For this instance, since of your birth you have likely dealt with a lot of paperwork and contracts, I will grant you advantage.
Okay. Anything is better than 1 at this.
I'd probably have
Yes.
disadvantage because I fucking just don't know shit about this time.
Yeah, you. So let's see. I can't say your name easily, so I'm just gonna
Nar.
call you by your last name, Gurndarad.
Just say Nar.
Nar? Is it just Nar? Nar
It's just
Nar?
Nar.
Okay.
Just call it.
Nar. Looking over the contract, it seems to be just a basic contract. It details that you're to go to the location of interest, return the item, and that the amount you were being paid for. It all seems perfectly fine.
Alright, I'll sign it.
Okay. Colby,
Hmm?
which is Crow, Mr. Crow. As you look over it, you have absolutely no idea what any of this really means. But let me see your stats real quick.
It was 6. Oh.
You're like, if this means I'll either if you it's up to you to think if I sign this I get information or I sign this and I get to go place. It's up to you. You don't see anything negative about it. You just don't understand what it fucking means.
Okay.
Mr. Corvus.
Yeah.
You see this and like the other the other elf in the broom. You don't see anything really wrong with it. So yeah, you can. It's up to you to sign it. I'm not going to say you sign it. And Morgrave. You take it. You look it over. And at first you have absolutely no idea what it says. And then you start thinking, oh wait, no, it makes sense a bit. But it seems to be overly complicated for what it is, and it's just weird. But you don't see anything innately bad about
The
it.
basic details make sense. Yes.
Yeah. You don't see anything hidden at the very least. Okay. Okay. Did everyone sign it or leave it? Or did
I was
someone
gonna
else?
wait to
sec.
sign it until I could ask those questions, so I'm waiting for them all to leave before I do.
Okay, and as each of you sign it, he hands you a small pouch of gold coins.
How much?
It's 100 gold each.
Oh shit, nice.
So I'm not even gonna add it. Until
I'm gonna
actually
head to
signed
the
it,
barkeep and pay my tab
You
for
just
the 2 days.
I'm gonna keep my tab because I know we're gonna come back.
So your tab was about you were there 2 days and buying probably a bunch of wine. You see, you're a likable enough person, so 1 gold is enough.
Just 90 gold. You're broke as fuck now.
1 gold, not 90 gold.
Writes down something relatively named.
All right, I will.
Wait, how do you do like the in character?
There's a little thing down at the bottom that says "as," and you can change between you or your
Oh.
character.
Yes, it is
fancy.
quite. So as everyone departs,
No.
eventually all that remains is the giant man,
Giant
Mr.
little
Crow.
boy.
Ah, yes, Mr. Crow. I assume you have more questions that you wanted to talk about privately. Go on and speak up.
I want you to tell me everything you know about me.
I know you.
Your mic cut out. God damn it, Olive.
Spasm.
It's like, where was I? Ah, yes. Oh, well, I can tell you some things. My research showed that you are a general of sorts, and well, sending you into a place of your past might prove quite interesting for my research as well. More about you personally, but let's just roll insight, by the way.
Oh god, I keep having to
You
pull out my
are-
character sheet for this.
I don't know much. I just know really what I've said so far. I know that you're a general of some armies for them, and honestly, I think there's something telling me to send you there inside me. It's a weird feeling.
Nat 20.
He's hiding something,
He
but
is.
you can't tell what. You don't.
Hmm.
It doesn't seem to be. You. It seems like he's trying to tell you what it is, but he's
He's like lost
either
for words with it.
won't but can't. Yes. He's like,
I guess I'll give him the benefit of the doubt for now. I'll sign the contract just so I have the money to spend, and then I'll depart.
Yeah, he hands you the
room.
gold. He hands you the 100 gold. It's like, he just grabs his head and just shakes it. His head's like he seemed to get a bit more red in the face, and as if he's in a bit of pain actually when he was talking about it.
Interesting. Okay, well yeah, I guess I depart the room and
Have a good day, General. So, yeah. What do you guys do now? You have the entire town at
I'm
your
getting a phone call.
fingertips.
Hold on a moment.
Okay.
Yikes.
Oh, I don't want to talk to knobs.
Feel free to introduce yourselves to each other, because that's something you haven't really done yet.
You know, I will pull up a table and ask the barkeep to place out some lunch for everybody and see if they actually take a hint.
Okay.
Where's that?
What does your character look like, by the way? Are you wearing any clothes?
I am not wearing the armor at the moment. She is wearing a nice robe, kind of like a monk, but not shaved headed. Black hair, nice red vestments, but no visible weapons. The only really creepy thing about her is the glowing blue eyes, which would actually, if you look closely at them, give you a nice sense of calm.
Welcome back.
Tara,
What?
what clothing are you wearing?
Oh.
It's-
Yeah, I love that fucking picture, the medieval dude on YouTube. Oh, he's great. I don't remember what his name is off the top of my
Alright.
head.
Shadiversity.
Oh, he's
What is
great.
it?
Is that what your character
What?
looks like?
No, no.
Oh,
Tara, what is
I just have that because I like
clothes are
it.
you wearing?
I'm wearing pretty much what what you see my character looking at,
Okay.
but minus the weapons,
Okay.
and the mask has been pulled down.
Yeah.
I'm
So you can
basically
see
just
most of
sitting
my
You can't
beside
really
him
see
for
much
the
of his
most
face or
part.
really his skin tone or anything like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hooded fellow, I guess I'm gonna be sticking around with you.
So it would seem. Name's Corvus.
Nar Grenadad.
Uh,
Well, I guess it's time to get out of here. Oh. Hello, miss? I'd never really got
You would
your
be for
name.
lunch?
You've likely seen each other before, as you've been staying at the same tavern, but you probably haven't really talked much.
You might have actually heard me sing the first night.
He's shy because he has a crush on her.
How did you?
Aw.
Hello, miss. I guess you're stuck with me also.
Pull up
My
a
name-
chair. Join me for lunch.
Huh, I would love to. My name is Nar Grenadad. And
I am
yours?
Lagatha Morgrave.
Can I call you Morgrave?
Of
Would that be
course.
inappropriate? Lovely. Apologies, it's difficult to pronounce things, especially names. Other languages I can speak fluently, but names I can never get the hang of.
Intriguing. Most people usually have trouble speaking my own language, but I am not even from these shores, so
What is that language?
what the hell did we decide to call that?
There's not really a name for it in the common tongue. You would likely say I know
humans.
as a placeholder for it. We had a name for it, and I just brain for it. Feel free to call it Zenian.
There.
Capoeira.
Good or not?
Oh.
Language proficiency, Zenian.
That's lovely. I speak a lot of languages, but I don't think I've ever heard of that one. In all of my research, I've never heard of a language like that. I find that lovely.
Would actually say something in the language. It sounds like a mixture of Celestial and Elven, but not
Hey!
quite the same. It's not quite the same.
But
There's
can I
very
take-
different
can I
separate.
take words from it, like slightly understand it. 'Cause I know
Okay,
I'm fluent in both Celestial and Elvish.
Nams, you get that message? I just tested the whisper function.
Jim,
Yes,
what would
this
be a
is a
good roll
test.
for this?
To roll, he would need to roll either roll straight intelligence check to
Straight
determine
intelligence,
what it is more based from.
17.
You'll get
It's-
some of it at least.
You have the basic idea of what they're trying to convey, but you don't really know much on what they're saying.
It seems familiar, but I don't really pick it up. If you have any books I could read over it, I would love to learn more about your language. Now, we should probably meet up with the other group. Here, I'll take their lunches to them.
So-
As you say that, Mia walks over and hands you, places 4 plates down of it looks like nice bread, some basic meats, ham, and such, and along with a few pieces of fruit. That looks like to be something like a peach or something. It's like,
So, as this is happening, I sort of like walk back into the main room and start shouting like, who the hell thought it would be a good idea to put berries inside of ale?
Well, berries
North
and
people.
ale. Berries and ale go lovely together. You should
Indeed.
branch out
Please.
a little more from your original tongue.
I'm not necessarily complaining about the taste. I just about choked on one to death.
Oh, that's the kicker. It's always a challenge. A surprise, even.
Come,
Someone-
sit, join us for lunch.
But someone should warn me next time.
I wonder where that other fellow went. Did you see, uh,
Oh, Auditor speaks up.
them walk out?
He went out the front door, yes.
I would, get up and walk out the front door to search
That was,
the
that
area.
was the wrong place, but whatever.
I would get up and walk around, see if I can't find him outside the front entrance.
Oh man, wherever could I be?
Yeah, wherever could he be? Huh. Do I see him? Do I have to roll perception for this?
No, he's a fucking 7-foot tall man.
Wait, did I hear his name?
Yeah.
You might have
Maybe.
heard him get mentioned, have him be called Mr. Crow.
Okay, Crow, is it?
Yes.
Narganerdad. You will be joining us on our adventures today. Well, actually, you'll be with us for a while. Our lovely friend, Morgrave over there, who is also another member of the party, has bought lunch for each of us. Would you care to come join?
I have no need for such time wasters.
Well, judging on how you won't go on this adventure alone, sitting out here by yourself isn't very, friendly. It'd be nice to get to know everyone.
Oh god, Club, stop. I'm gonna swoon.
Oh. Rule seduction.
I wish.
I'll just say, have it your way, and
I'm
I'll
kidding.
walk inside, but I'm not really, no real emotion expressed in this. I just kind of walk inside.
I
Like,
can't.
yeah,
Well, I still
whatever.
can't see your face. You have that dreaded cloak over it.
No, the cloak's not over my face. It's just it looks like a helmet's over my face, so you really couldn't tell either way.
So yeah, I still couldn't tell. Here, pull up a chair.
They're back.
Sorry, I haven't moved my character. I'm trying to add the items from the roll 20 or whatever. Yeah, fucking.
Here, I'll move you over. Mia moves out of the way. 'Cause she takes one of those chairs from the other tables and places it there for you guys to sit together at.
I found our friend.
Ah, good. Please, seat yourself and make yourself welcome. I figured we all have certain necessities we need to pick up before we leave. So,
Oh, I
unless
make
there's
sure
an-
to bring everything with me, just in case I have to leave abruptly.
You know, that's actually not a bad policy. However, I try not to leave abruptly. It tends to make things harder in the long run. Do we want to try to hire a cart?
A cart would be nice if you have a lot of personal belongings. I have no need for one. All I have is a scribing kit that I keep with me.
Ignore that.
And a
That was me.
backpack, I believe. Oh, hold on. Oh, I forgot if I have a backpack. And everything is kept within my backpack. So,
Yeah, all
Nothing.
packs start with a backpack.
and nothing.
My fucking
Is
broken.
everything can be held within there. But I assume our other friends here have some necessities they would like to bring. So,
Well, he didn't specify how large said artifact is. And we might actually pick up something else we might want to take with us.
a cart would be nice.
So a cart would probably help us a lot.
Would I know of any hurt areas around because I've been?
Morgrave know of a stable. It depends on how much you were looking around the town. Though since you were
Well,
here for a few days, you would know that there would be a stable and a carter here. The carter is attached to the
I
stable.
don't know if I'd want to have a horse. I'd probably fucking break it.
No, we wouldn't
Oh my
ride
God.
on the horse. We
I'd
would, that
recreate that scene from Jack and Jill where the horse gets like flattened.
Alright.
Yeah.
Now we just wait for. Oh,
Yes.
Fuck you, Burn.
Well, let's eat, and then I will go see about getting us a horse and cart.
lovely. I will. If you wouldn't mind, I could come with you. I could pitch in some gold.
Okay.
Oh wait, he's not back yet. We should probably stop.
Who?
Tara isn't here.
Tara needs to stop giving me a kiss or I'm gonna fucking kill him.
Also, we all frankly ignored that we had our first 20 of the night by Mr. General himself.
Yeah, you got a fucking nat 20 on something
Yeah.
you fucking don't usually
Right.
get good.
On a fucking -1 stat, my only
Yeah,
one that's
so
below
what-
10.
I anything strength related. I have -1 on.
I honestly love it because it's like all of the reasons I would have in character. I mean, all of the things I rolled badly on, I would have in character reasons for not doing good at. I'm not gonna explain in detail though, because that's supposed to be like a wow reveal. But you know, wow.
Wow, I'm back.
That's
by the way.
crazy!
Hello, sir.
Yay!
Okay.
So we agreed that we were going to go get a horse and cart,
Right.
and then we shall start off in the morning.
Right.
That way we have a nice full day to make it there.
Nice.
2 days.
Yeah, it does make a little bit of sense that my character wouldn't talk much because he doesn't like too many other sentient species for personal reasons.
The glowing eyes would turn
This is
to
so drastic.
to
Different
Corvus.
personalities. We got two
I
people
just
that
look-
are all.
You have two very talkative people and two very, very not.
No, I
don't
talk
have
to Ed plenty.
I have no.
I'm not talky. I'm one of those as just knows what is needed.
I am very talkative because I like learning everything about everybody.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll-
you wanted a book? Yeah.
I will grow into
Yeah.
talking.
Actually, if you have a book on your language or history, anything, I'd love to research it more. I assume none of them.
Can I
are-
have can I have an extra copy of the holy text?
You could, you
Oh,
could
you're a
have
paladin.
Yes. Yes.
probably get it, you don't have an additional copy, but you can probably get it, scribed to make into a second copy if you want. For when-
Okay.
Shouldn't
Yeah,
take long.
technically, scribes don't need to know what the words say.
Most of them couldn't read.
Yes.
Isn't that an interesting fact?
Indeed. Only the nobility knew how.
So is everyone here?
Alright, so I got 2 stops to make. First, let's go see about renting a cart and grabbing a horse.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Right.
Gnar.
Guessing we all
Shred
leave
the
Gnar.
gnar, bro.
Okay, you guys you start heading out into the town proper,
Hey.
Oh.
and as you start moving towards the stables, it's towards the southern part of town. Some people kind of look over at your group of honestly odd-looking people, and just kind of give you.
I look like a
bit of
normal
distance.
human except my eyes.
It's mostly the 7-foot tall person.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah,
I kind of
also-
want to shoot them like a glare of like, yeah, okay, buddy.
I see your face.
No, I mean shoot them a glare. They can see my eyes. Armor doesn't fucking
Oh.
block your eyes,
I didn't know.
bro. Come on.
Some
Y'all
are
still about the only one of
Look
you
in
who
your
has
eyes.
seen me in my full battle armor
Yeah.
is Nar.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
grab
that's
some Wendy's in a moment here, so hold on.
Nice.
So as you also start heading down towards the stables, you actually notice several ships. Think of it like ships of the line from like the Victoria era, Napoleonic Wars, that kind of start coming up to the dock.
War galleons?
One of them is a war galleon. The other, there's a schooner, and then a few bulk. Fuck, what are they called?
Bulk
They're like
freighter?
they're like the cargo ships mostly. They have a something with a B. I think.
Barge? No.
No, it's barge. Barge are small and flat.
A
Bark? No, that's something else.
Brigantina?
Possibly.
I don't remember if that's
It
the
doesn't
name
matter.
for it. Whatever.
It's simple cargo ships led by a galleon.
Yum, yum.
And a schooner.
Schooner.
Actually, are starting to
I don't-
arrive.
Think it is a
Schooner.
Might be a galley
be right back.
for a.
Oh, I love
Fuck
that
yeah, I
noise.
use fucking characters all the time.
Yeah.
You also would. Fuck, the only one would actually. Mr. Narnar.
Yeah, what's up?
Roll.
Ooh.
You can either roll perception. Yeah, roll perception to see if you, and then history if you succeed on the perception check. I'll tell you if you succeed or not.
Oh, lovely. I love this part. Sorry. I'm still trying to get
Might
used to the
I
whole.
roll
Yeah.
perception as well?
You may, but you will likely not know what it means.
Sorry, my mom screamed at me.
My
What did you
mommy?
say?
Roll perception, please.
Oh, that's
You can both roll perception.
Awooga.
perception.
So-
Pass,
Wait, me too?
maybe.
Oh, me too.
I mean, anyone can roll perception. It's whether or not you would understand what you see, what you're seeing.
Okay, I guess I'll
Alright,
roll
pass.
anyway.
Damn.
Yeah.
You don't fucking see shit. You don't really see shit. General.
I gotta find this. Hold on.
Alright, do I pass?
Yes, you pass. Morgrave passes, and then Terra passes.
Nice.
And Nara, you would know that is the so on the war galleon you would see the banners of a local lord. He's the person who, not actually a lord, a local duke. He is the person in charge of not only this county but several others around this area. And it seems he's coming in to visit. His name you would know is Alvin.
Alvin.
I would
Yasina,
just see the shiny banner and know.
You
that
would know
that's
it's a lord.
nobility.
Yeah, you know it's a nobility.
Oh, that's nobility.
Yeah.
Do y'all know who? Any of y'all know who the
Looks
banner
like the
belongs?
big man's in town. That is Duke. What was his name again?
Nukem.
Alwyn.
Nukem Dukem.
Alwyn.
Be right back.
Alwyn.
ALWIN.
ALWIN. There's a Duke Alwyn. He owns this area and the surrounding areas and watches over them for the king.
Let's see, how good was your history? You would know that he's actually a relatively kind man. He treats the peasantry and the freemen quite well.
Well,
and
I've
is known to protect them over at his own risk.
sadly never was able to talk to him myself, although I had a chance once, but decided not to embarrass myself. I've heard he is a very, very kind man. Treats his people well, even if they don't treat him well. Very, very kind person.
Sounds like a good man.
Yes, he is. Very.
Would proceed about her business.
Yeah, let's move on. Move along.
Move along.
Move along. Move along.
You would see a few
French
more
fry.
guards at the streets than normal as well, but this is
Right.
likely due to his arrival.
Wait, where are we at on the map here?
You're likely around this part,
Okay.
coming along on this road towards the stables, which are here.
Okay.
See
So it's why you have eyes on that over these buildings here.
me home again.
All right, I would continue to the stables.
As you start to arrive, you see a man. He's tending to one of the horses at the stable. He's fitting it for new horseshoes. Seems to be a shortish man, about 5'5", 5'4". Reddish hair, and he seems to be well built, but still a bit. Seems to be muscular but thin. He doesn't really pay you guys
Right.
attention. He notices you. And the horse itself that he's working on appears to be a nice white horse. Ooh, what's this?
That's opening battle.
So, yeah. As you start to approach, he finally turns and notices. He goes, "Oh, hello there. How may I help you? Looking buy a horse?"
I am actually indeed looking to buy a horse and grab a cart to go with it. We have a 2-day journey planned.
Gives a very broad, toothy, tasty grin, and you notice that his teeth aren't really well mannered. It's kind of yellowish. He's missing a few. Zach,
Insight.
perfect. Roll insight.
Yeah, nice insight roll to see if his teeth are gross.
No! I want to know if I can trust this motherfucker.
He
my
seems
best
not
rolls
the
under
smartest of fellows. Just on how he's holding himself, he doesn't seem like a bad person. Probably got kicked in the face by a horse a few times.
Okay. What is the typical asking price of a horse in these parts?
Oh,
Asking-
depends on the
As-
horse. Yeah, fine. It actually depends on the horse type. So I'll go over the 3 different types.
Would you say we are again?
You are in the southern part down here.
okay.
This is the stable and the carter.
How do you
Stable,
feel like
docks, cart.
Would you have the cursor selected? Just
go
click
for
and hold. Useful when you're choosing, say, who you're attacking. So
Cool.
yes.
Alright.
What was I saying? Draft horse, usual for pulling things like carts on farming and stuff. They can run you about 50 gold pieces. A good riding horse, though, that's nice. 75 gold for that. They're a bit faster. Can't carry as much though as a draft horse. Not as strong, but certainly fast. Very good for travel long distance. Now, if you really want to spend a pretty penny, and you want the best of both worlds, you can spend your money on a war horse. Now those are fucking expensive. Good 400 gold pieces. That's what run you there. That thing though is just as fast as a riding horse and just as strong as a draft. So get the best of both worlds. On top of it, these buggers have been trained for the best. Well, they're trained for combat. They ain't
For
gonna run
now?
away on you.
For now,
For
I will
rent.
settle. We will settle for a draft horse.
That seems
hold
fair.
on. I would like to hear the man speak. Now, this would be our horse, correct?
Yeah, you'd be buying it. That's at the buying price, at least. If you rent it and it dies, you're buying it.
How much does it cost to rent the good Goyim horse?
Oh, that's a bit of a dependent thing. They're kind of high cost, high risk.
I wasn't asking in character. Sorry, I went AFK to eat chicken nuggets.
Oh, it depends on how well you roll for it, because war
I
horses.
can roll. Yeah. Hold on.
Oh god. I just
What?
got like 5 different fucking YouTube, Discord messages at once.
Thanks.
What's the roll?
It would be a persuasion roll. Oh, tell me, what do you say exactly?
Now, if we were to rent it, I assure you that we would not harm it in any way. In fact, I myself am good with animals. Anything that it would need, I would make sure it is well cared for.
And if he does break it, I will buy it later.
Oh!
Now, that is the thing I like to hear. I am a very wise businessman. I like to think that's what Mia always says to me at home. Oh, I'll do it. 200 gold, half price of a full. Oh, does that sound good to you? I think it does to me.
Rent, correct?
Yes, this would be renting. If you want to buy it, it'd still be. Well, honestly, for you, I'd give you it for 350. But that's just because you're just such a great person, obviously.
Gotta love persuasion.
That's like all of our fucking gold, though, right?
Yeah,
there.
that's all of our gold.
Yeah.
Ask
we're
about the
going
draft
to-
horse. Like, how much would that one
We are
cost
going
us?
Yeah,
to
let's
have
get
to.
the
You know what? I'll make you a different deal, good sir. We'll rent the draft horse for now.
Yeah, I mean, there's another thing
Where
to
do we
take into
get some-
account. The draft horse isn't super fast, but so what? We're all gonna be on foot anyways. The draft horse is just for our cargo.
We
And a
can
draft
But
horse
ride
is
in
still
the
fast.
cart.
Yeah.
Slower
We can.
walking speed.
Draft horse is 40 feet.
Oh fuck,
So it's
we're
faster
fine.
than
Yeah,
us.
go with the
four
draft
horses,
horse.
yeah. The
A,
difference.
B, we can ride in the cart.
Yeah.
Take
Yeah,
turns
true.
driving.
Possibly
Yeah,
one
and
thing to
C,
take into account,
We
though,
get
too.
the benefit of cargo holding.
One other thing to
Yeah.
take into
Mhm.
account, though, if we encounter danger, the horse might get scared away if we don't get one that's good for that, because he said, like, the war horse won't run away from you if it gets, like, spooked.
Add a character, like, I don't know if I can ask this, but I don't know how to bring it up in character. Animal handling.
Yeah, you would use animal handling to try to
Yeah,
keep
I know. Who has, like, does anyone have hiding?
I think I have it.
I don't think
Because
I do.
I
Let
have-
me check.
I don't remember.
I have a 1. I was just lying to the guy.
Nice. I have
have
a
a
5
minus
in
one.
animal
Yeah,
handling.
You have a 5?
I have a
Okay.
-5. I mean, a -1.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
like, how the
I just rolled 25. I wasted my good roll.
Oh
I
my
have decent animal
god.
handling.
And that's for animal handling? Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're fine if we
Yeah,
didn't
it's based
do it
off
right.
wisdom.
That goddamn
Yeah,
horse is
based
gonna be fucking loving you, dude.
Dude,
could
you're
s-
in this.
Cool.
You could have a
I will,
bestiality
enjoy
relationship.
it.
Actually, as you guys
Animal
are
handling.
talking, the horse that he was working on just kind of starts wandering over to Corvus and just kind of starts nibbling at his cloak. And he's like affectionately, he's like,
Oh,
"Oh, well, would you look at this? Good old Sally wants it. You know what? Seems Sally likes you more than anyone else. She likes to kick me in the face. She does. That's right.
That shot. That fucking asshole.
I'll give her to you. 25 gold pieces. That's to keep."
Sure.
So much for persuasion, club. You're
Oh,
useless.
thank you.
to us.
Yeah. Well, he did get a natural 20. And a
Yeah.
25 at that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm helpful.
Now, things you're gonna need to work out for. You want to take a look at your feed. Now, these horses, they can generally graze in these kind of areas, but if you're traveling to places where there's more mountainous and more desert-like or swampy and jungly or whatever, you're going to want to bring yourself some feed. I sell some of these too. They're not overly expensive. It's a fair price.
I mean,
Now,
yeah, we
as for
saved the
carts,
shit
I
on this.
noticed you're buying a draft horse, so you might want a cart for that. So let me look over my books here. And he goes into his pocket and takes out a pair of nice little spectacles, and he just starts looking into the book.
I love him. He's great. I love him.
Now, it depends on the kind of cart you want. A good cart able to carry about 200 pounds is oh no, it weighs 200 pounds. I misread.
Oh,
Okay, I was
I
gonna say,
was
I'm like,
like-
if that's a good
I was
card,
like,
it's
yeah,
not good
we're
enough for
not.
me.
It weighs 200 pounds. I'm a
How
bit
much
of a.
carry?
I misread it. It as much as a horse can pull and how much you can fit. It costs about only like 15 gold pieces. Now, if you want a carriage, now that thing's fucking heavy. You're going to need 2 drop forces for that. That's 100 gold pieces. Not really good for storage, though. Nice for luxury walk-ins, though.
I think the simple. What did you say the first one was again?
It's just a normal cart.
That will do just fine for now.
That's
Yes,
beautiful. Beautiful.
We will attempt to return it in the best condition possible.
Oh, you can keep it if you want. I make these things for a living. Me and my pal. This is to buy, not to rent.
Okay, fair enough.
I would, yes, I will pay for, how much feed, well, does the feed go bad?
After a while, it does take a bit though, so you don't really have to worry too much.
Especially being
It's like
only- it's only a
military
4-day
field
trip. If we
rations.
need to refill, we
Kind of
can
like, it's like a
refill.
bit like, it lasts pretty much as long as a hardtack.
So yeah,
So as long
Oh,
as a
yeah.
ration.
Okay, so
They're about
I will buy some feed for now. And
5
give me
gold
the-
pieces per 10 pounds, and 10 pounds lasts you about a day. Though, like I said, the forests here, they can graze quite nicely.
Understood. I'll buy,
Well, we should
40.
also be paying attention first. Like, where is this area we're going? Is it in an area that's
Alright.
like a different type of climate?
Krista, do you
it's
happen
in
to
the-
have a map?
I do have a map. Haha!
Because like we don't need to buy feed if we're only in these fields. Like,
Oh wait, shit.
You're
I
going to
don't-
be entering a forested area.
Oh wait, yeah, case map or scroll. I have a map.
Yeah, you do. I know you do. I looked at your stuff. Let me bring up the actual map. The map itself is technically incomplete that I have, but the map you would... It's not for you. Let's see if I can actually bring this Wonder Draft map into the game safely without it crashing. Let's actually go to the
That
right
would be
page.
quite unfortunate.
Roll
How do I do the
26.
whole
Fuck you.
measuring thing? Like, see distance and shit.
oh, yeah, it's the ruler icon. It's like a circle with a ruler in it. Yeah. There's not exactly
Yeah,
grid.
you usually just use that for battle map.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah,
not a grid on
that's.
this.
I
area.
was just wondering.
We're going
It's
millions
only
of
like
feet.
60
Dude,
feet.
actually,
Export
hold up. This town is
this.
tiny, dude. This is a 30
Yeah,
foot
it's-
distance, dude. This building is 5 feet long.
I could lay
We
down.
got tiny horses.
I can't lay down actually. A tiny horse.
I'm exporting this nice here image. I am. I just did a big brain moment and forgot what fucking it's apt at it. That's where it is.
I gotta help mom get some groceries. Will you guys work stuff out over?
Got it. It should be there when you get back.
Horse. 25 gold pieces, and it was originally what, 100?
Oh no, 50.
50. Oh,
Still have it.
good job, Mr. Horse, man. What are you? He's like a ranger. It looks like, not a druid.
Yes.
Couldn't do an. I
What the
couldn't do a
fuck did I
nature
put-
man. I just couldn't do a nature man. Passive wisdom, perceptions, myth is a 13.
Roaming fantasy grounds. App data. Roaming fantasy grounds. I am porting it to fantasy grounds, not this. That is why I can't find it.
Get good, liberal. Why
I
does it say
knew
where?
I-
Why does it say where again in the top corner?
Yeah.
Who put that there? Oh yeah, you can just write text.
Ah, nice. The image is too large for fucking goddamn it.
I have so much sex.
Here, I'll just put it in the D&D general. It'll be in general. Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah, I have so much sex.
Yeah, it's 11 megabytes. That's why it's too big. Fuck. Ah. Is pan
Hey,
lotion.
look at that.
You're gonna want to open original to see the full size.
Well, I can see it now just fine.
My fucking dumb ass just dove right out of the.
You're gonna want to.
I have to
Oh,
get back in
okay.
the thing because I accidentally just dragged
I
the
am-
picture into my browser and it kicked me out.
going to quickly share screens to this image.
I suppose that answers my question of whether or not it will delete my changes I make on the Roll20 character sheet. The answer to that is no, it won't. Thank God.
So you guys are here. Now the area around it has been cleared a bit. So you are here,
I was watching you make this.
and
Which
this is where you're going.
Okay, so it's and looking at the map, like the horse is never gonna like be ridden of food.
Wait.
No.
Where
You're
are
not
we-
running out of food.
Yeah, where
Yeah,
are
There
we're
is,
we?
never-
and also don't worry about the amount of trees. There is a road going through here. It won't go directly here. Like you'll have to go along
I
here,
see there's a town, there's a
and then
castle.
pop away there. That castle there is the ruin.
So wait, where are
So-
we at right now?
You guys are up here. You'll be traveling down along the river, and then at some point you'll be going off-road into the...
I imagine these rivers are very large then to have barges going on them.
Yes, this river
okay.
particularly,
Echo.
and all of you would know this from because, or
Well, I
yeah,
might
I
not.
guess all of you, even you.
Really? Okay.
Yes, this is a very old river.
Okay.
No, that it is so deep in certain parts that it is rumored to go to the Underdark.
Ooh.
Mm.
Would I know anything else about this river? Because that sounds interesting to
It
me.
is likely man-made.
Okay. All right. So because I'm the map holder, that means I know the land. Because of my basic ass backstory of just I want to go look for knowledge, and I left my town at the right age, and my family was fine. My backstory is boring.
Our
Where
backstory can be made interesting.
it could be made interesting, but I'm just a knowledge guy. I just want to learn more about everything. That's all I want.
Which is very useful for me because I can just exposition on you.
Yeah, I could and I already know so much because I've literally been traveling since, I've left my town to figure out everything.
Also, feel free to like bullshit some stuff. I
Oh,
will
yeah.
gladly fit some stuff as long as it's reasonable.
Okay.
This goes for everyone here.
Where on the
Yeah.
map would I have started from? And
You started in the Terran Empire, so you would have started a bit further north of the map. You see that city further up of where we are, where there's the castle.
castle, yeah.
You would have probably grown up there.
Okay, cool.
Now
So
there
I-
are other cities besides the ones shown up on that map.
Yeah.
And the penis. Alright, I'm back.
You, Mr. Corvus, have likely started fucking in the woods, you goddamn mongrel.
So you're not a
Hmm.
druid.
Why is my
No.
fucking thing here reset? Oh, it's because I rejoined.
I was
No,
like,
you're the only spellcaster. You're the
kind
kind of- no, you're not the only
doesn't
spellcaster.
count.
Rangers and Paladins both can cast. but
Oh, they don't count. They're not.
you're the
pure-
only soul caster.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't. I. That's what I have. I have my fists for weapons, and other than that, I have firebolt, which is a very expected. spell.
like a quarterstaff or anything?
Nope. I don't attune to anything because I don't have to. My magic comes out of my fucking fingers, man.
Yeah, but you're also a sorcerer and you're a high elf. You can use weapons like light crossbows,
I
daggers,
can.
darts,
I
and
just
long
don't
swords, and
have it.
longbows, and quarterstaffs, and short bows.
Again, I already said I came in with my cloak and my scribing kit. I guess inside the scribing kit, I can have like a dagger, maybe.
Yeah, you
You
probably
know
have a small
what?
knife.
I will
But,
probably hand you a dagger. I have 3 of them.
Okay, I'll probably take a dagger just in case, but honestly, if anybody gets close to me, I have a magic spell called Thunderclap, which I believe pushes them back. A thunderous burst of cloud that can be heard up to 100 feet away. Each creature within range other than you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 thunder damage.
Yeah, I'd
I
hope
mean,
you
it's a
don't
5
use
foot
that.
radius
I'd
range.
hope you don't do that because that also affects friendlies.
Just wait.
It's
We
only
haven't
people
even
who are
got-
standing beside him. It's
Yeah.
anyone who's within 5 feet of him.
Oh,
It's-
You
okay.
are
really-
getting off
it's
the
really-
cart and walking 2 paces away. 5 feet away before doing
No,
that.
that is only it. Like that's and if anything, I have levitate. I can fly.
Well,
Yeah.
Only up and down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
But then
can
you
go
have to
up
swim.
20 feet, and I can bam with firebolt. And this lasts for fucking it's concentration, 10 minutes. So as long
but if it's
as
concentration,
I'm
then you
calm, cool, and
casting
collected-
Firebolt cancels it, though, doesn't
It
it?
doesn't. No,
It
only other
doesn't.
concentration spells.
Yeah. So like
Hooray, the glories of 5.
I should.
Another
be
thing you can
fine.
do is also cast levitate on someone else, and just keep on making them go up for 10 minutes.
And
Oh
then
my
drop
God.
them.
I could just drop them.
No, actually, when it ends, like it's effectively like feather fall, and they land safely.
Oh.
But it will be a very inconveniencing thing because it's like feather fall, and it will take them a long ass time.
Well,
to
hell,
get back
you could
down.
even just
So-
normally it would keep them away from us. So if there's a large group of enemies that outnumbers us, just start levitating like the strongest one or something.
I was about to say like I only have like 2 slots, or I only have 2. Wait, how many?
I'll check for you.
Oh, you'll see no left. Oh,
And
there
the
she
back.
is.
Welcome back, yeah.
We'll go back.
You have
Alright, so we have
I'm on
horse
the wrong
and cart,
person.
yes?
yeah, you got the horse and cart.
How much was the cart?
Cart was 15 gold.
Oh shit, who paid for it?
Fuck it, I'll pay.
I'll pay for the cart. Actually, I was gonna pay for feed, but never mind on the feed.
Pay,
You
yeah,
have-
pay for some feed just in case.
Fine.
You
Well-
have 4 first level spell slots and 2 second level spell slots.
Okay,
to
so that's
club.
what it is. Cool. So yeah, I can only cast it twice. I have a dumb trickery which if we get into a fight and I have to use it, I'll tell Mr. GM Man about. I have a little big brain moment that it might work.
Okay.
Other than that, yeah, no. I don't plan on hurting any of you till I get to level 5. Once I get to level 5, you're all screwed. Then I
Okay.
unlock.
Get to level
I-
5.
I get the spell.
I'm scared.
The solution to every fight.
Anyways,
Fireball.
so it's about midday. You can choose to either leave now or wait till tomorrow morning.
I
Midday
recommend
is in,
waiting
like,
until the
noon?
morning.
Or like
Noonish. It's like 2 o'clock or something.
what? Like we had better start going. Okay, how much did feed I pay for? Like fucking 1?
It's 5 copper per feed.
5 copper?
Yes, it's not expensive.
Oh god, now I have to convert everything. It's like 100 silver. and
Okay,
then
10 copper goes to 1 silver.
10
10 silver goes to 1 gold.
Okay, so it's 100.
silver.
100
so
copper per gold.
So I
And-
now have 99 gold, 9 silver, and 9 copper. There we go. Got it. Okay. So,
5 copper.
yeah, basically, I think we should start moving now, just to get like ahead of the game. Camping now, it's not a bad thing.
I
of the
wouldn't,
day.
because again, we got the whole talk about bandits. Let's not run into danger if we don't have.
Another thing, actually, this is mostly to Mr. Corvus. You'd also know there's undead at night.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm trying to kind of rush us along as well, like in character, because this is like, important to me, this area that we're going
Okay.
towards.
so yeah, I agree though with the big black
Big
man.
fucking- I'm not black. What the fuck?
I don't know what you are.
Yeah, your character
I-
picture doesn't leave
I
much,
would still prefer to wait till dawn. That way we can do my morning prayers and just be off. Start on a good breakfast.
Alright.
I want to
I
roll
just
persuasion.
realized
Yeah,
don't
I'd like to try to roll persuasion too, even if I absolutely fail at it. Unless there's a way that my failed persuasion
Note,
could get
she
me
is
with
not
his.
wearing her her armor at the moment. She doesn't want
We were
to don
gonna
her
go.
armor at
We
the
were
moment.
gonna go and get it.
Well, yeah, we can
Yeah,
get
you
it.
wanna
It's just we don't want to
don
wait
her
until
armor.
fucking morning of the next day. Like, we're in a hurry now, man. At least my character's in one hell of a hurry.
I'm not. I just want to get on
I
the
still
adventure.
don't understand your
Fuck, I don't
hurry.
like
My
that.
character sheet is fucked. It's mega
Did it-
fucked.
Did it get fucked? Let me take a look at it for you.
I
Oh,
rolled-
you're looking at spells. I had it
I have
accidentally
a
clicked on spells.
24. Please counter me.
Oh, these fighting words. See, I want you guys to use less of the persuasion rules on each other, more try to talk. Though if there is a
Right.
complete stalemate, you will rely on the rolls in the end.
Well,
I think this is some
I'm
sort
just
of
gonna sum it
stalemate.
up
I don't think
short
y'all-
and basically say in character, like, this area is incredibly important to me and I need to get there as soon as possible. Like, I'm gonna leave details out, but basically it's important. And I'm not willing to wait until tomorrow to figure this out, because by then who knows what other stuff I will be missing out on.
Is there
Ah,
glory to it in your eyes?
It's not just about glory, it's about myself. It's about my lineage, if you will. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Her eyes narrow a bit as she looks at you, as if trying to get a read.
Have roll insight, I guess. And it would. I'll leave it up to Nubs to determine on the DC for this one.
I'll say, I mean, I'm not even, yeah, I was gonna say like 16, but like, I don't know, I'm not really hiding anything, yeah. I'm literally just not, I am hiding things, but it's more like just omittance of information. Like, I'm telling the truth, it is important to me, incredibly so. I'm just not gonna go and tell all the details of it. Even if he had rolled high enough to get that information, it's not like it would have mattered. Because it's literally just information he doesn't know, and I'm not going to tell him.
Okay.
Alright. Let me go back to the inn, get suited up, and we'll head out.
good.
Alright.
I would note, however, that this is probably against my better judgment.
I wouldn't advise going at night, personally. But if you really don't mind any dangers that lurk about, then
It's
be
a
all-
multiple day long trip anyways. If we leave now, we're gonna have just the same amount of nights by the time we get there as we will now. If anything, we're more ready now than we would have been if we left the morning after.
Alright.
Anyway, I will head back to the...
Okay.
I'm just gonna be waiting at the front of at the
Yeah,
front
I'll
of the town.
wait
with
outside
my-
and just kind of chill with the horse.
Alright, so where's
Yeah,
that?
that's what I'm gonna be doing too. Even though I don't
Give it
like
a little pat. Give it a little pat on the head.
So yeah,
Yeah,
as you
my-
guys start moving to their appropriate locations, everything seems to be nice and calm. There's no real like you don't get a sense that there's something like you feel
What
like
are the
you're not
ships
like
in the
oh god,
harbor?
the ships.
Have they disgorged the king's men, or...
Yeah, you would start noticing some troops leaving and heading towards and like prepping for as if a bit of a small parade as one would happen for a noble to arrive when they arrive.
That's
The-
another good reason to leave. Notes hates that type of ceremony.
So that you'd see the so I'm gonna actually draw a line for where they're coming in. So they're coming in from here, going around onto the roads, up through there, and into the main path.
Alright.
That is the path that they are taking if you wish to try to avoid it. This building here is the main town hall.
Right.
It is quite beautifully made, and this to here is actually quite a distance. This here is the construction of that wizard's tower.
Mm-hmm. Though I am like a little curious about the tower, I'm not gonna do anything about it because it's like I've got a more important goal at the moment.
Yeah.
Knowing who
Well,
the
she would come out of the inn, and now she looks like the scary self that Nar saw when I first arrived. The armor is painted in black. Think if any of y'all seen the Templar armor, the Black Templar armor, that.
Black Knight from fucking Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
It's
But
just a flesh wound.
it's splint armor. It's not full armor.
Yeah.
But it is jet black, like it was enameled that way to.
Is it
And
like
it actually fits her fairly well. This is actually some really well-made armor.
Are you talking Black Templar like from Warhammer? Because I'm looking
Warhammer,
at
Yes,
an image for it.
black
Okay.
Black Templar black.
Alright,
Her
it's not
vestments are also of a light crimson.
so I assume
And
it's not
there is an unknown sigil to all of you on the vestments.
Unknown sigil to all of us.
Yes.
quick thing.
Oh
Why
shit.
Why don't you
I'm
GTFO?
assuming it's not Vanta
And take your
Black.
epic fail with you.
No,
You should know what that is.
Why don't you
I don't know what the
GTFO
fuck
and
that
take
is,
your
so-
own
More
L?
like the actual character that they chose.
Yeah, Vanta Black is like a I think it's a paint or something that
It is-
absorbs like 90% of light or something.
Venta
crazy
Black
like that.
is so black that light cannot be really easily absorbed into it. For example, if you were to make a
It's not that light can't be easily
Uh,
absorbed into it. It's that light is super, like 90% of light is.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I
absorbed
meant.
into
I
it.
meant to.
It
I meant to
absorbs like 90%.
doesn't
so
easily reflect.
essentially it's stealth armor.
Yeah.
But no, this is just enameled.
Right. Yeah.
Standard straight enameled steel.
All right, cool. Let's move on. To
She also has 3 daggers, one of which she plucks off and hands to the elf. What? You thought I was joking when I said I was
No,
gonna not?
I
was
can
gonna
make
do
my
that?
color hot pink. I'm gonna do that.
And at her side, sword. Well, a nice, again, well-crafted, beautiful sword. And this brutal-looking axe. Like, then a shield on her back, again bearing that same crest you have no fucking clue about.
Well, is it that they literally don't, or you're just assuming they don't? Because I imagine if you roll
They
history or
would
insight.
very likely. It would be nigh impossible for them to know this.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna
You would-
roll a 20.
Because I was
You
gonna
can
say, I
roll
wanna.
if you were to roll for history, I would say you would be rolling at disadvantage.
Alright.
Rolling at
shit.
disadvantage. 2 of them. Yeah, 6. All right, never mind.
Alright. Wait.
Don't
Roll
know
twice.
No,
Um,
click disadvantage.
I'm not even gonna
up
bother
on the top
rolling
of your
because
sheet.
1, I don't care, and 2, I don't care.
All right, well, I guess we continue on with our day. Oh, nice.
Yeah, you don't really know what it is, Tara.
Nice.
It's not an easy roll.
Cool.
You do know it's very beautiful.
It is well made, and no, it's a 12. In your background, that makes sense. Yeah, no, you don't really know. It's it's well made, and it's one of those noble folks stuff.
Right.
I don't really need this dagger. I am perfectly capable of surviving.
She looks at you. I don't know what you do. You may not even be a danger to me for all I know. However, something goes horribly wrong, and you don't have a melee weapon, and you get killed because of it. It will not be my fault. Keep the dagger.
Yes, ma'am. I'm adding dagger to my list. All right, I'm ready.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna actually ask.
On our way we go.
As everything is settled, you group decides to go. Oh, it's about time. Let's head out, and you start moving down on the road. Unless anyone else has anything else to do.
Nope.
Do we need to pick up anything? Going once. Twice.
Good.
No, we're
Third
good.
and final time. Archer got plenty of arrows?
I think so.
Okay.
What arrows do I have?
Remember, ammunition can.
Mm-hmm.
I have my daggers, I have my sword, have my axe, have shield, have pack. 10 days worth of rations.
I have 20 arrows.
Yeah,
be
that should
fine.
be enough for this mission.
That should be alright.
And you have a melee weapon in case something goes wrong, yeah?
Yeah.
Like you can't hit shit for some reason.
Mhm.
Dice fates.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I have a quarter staff and a couple of short swords, so I'll be fine.
Yeah, should be good. So, I'm just gonna move you over to the actual road map itself.
Wee.
Hey, look, horse.
It's horse. What'd
It
you
is
name
horse.
the
So-
horse was Sally?
Yes, it is named Sally.
Stuff.
She is beautiful.
I love our
Beautiful,
cart,
beautiful
our
horse.
box-shaped cart.
I couldn't find cart.
I like how we have
Yo,
apparently we
long
have
cart.
magic things,
Ooh,
magic
magic
reins for the horse. Because I don't see them. Is it like a pod racer? Just like energy arcing from the horse to the cart.
I just didn't draw the actual cart ropes on it
Um,
in the barding.
can you give us permission to move our players, unless you don't want
Yeah,
us to?
please.
Oh, I don't. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. 1 second,
Uh,
I might be able to fix this so you don't. I don't have to
Okay.
give it to you every time I spawn this thing in.
All right, cool.
Just it's wrong person to give that permission to.
Yes.
You gave me God Emperor Palpatine's powers.
Hmm.
What the fuck is this face I'm making in this picture?
What?
It's
Where?
derpy.
Nar. Let's give that to Nar. You should
Where?
have permission to use it. And 1 second, I'm going to quickly edit your actual character sheets, so it is using the right version of your character tab. Use selected token, save changes. So this should be permanent now. I don't have to constantly go and realign your thing.
I hide.
There you go.
All right. I.
Oh, yes, that's right. How do you like your tokens, by the way?
I like
It's
him.
pretty
I like
cool.
how it's a little purple thingy.
I like it.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Oh, I'm under the cart, so I can just.
Oh,
Yeah.
I need to make that box in a different fucking layer. That's a map layer now.
I am now hanging out on the cart. I'm riding on the cart.
Hanging out.
Wait, Tara, where are you?
Dance.
Here I am.
Hey, oh, you were under the horse, weren't you?
No.
Oh, you're under Moorgrave. You shit. Anyways.
All right, let's.
who's
I'm
the
riding
one
on the
person-
horse.
Stop on his face.
Hey. Ah! I wonder if you're technically tall enough I could like walk between your legs and then just like sneak behind you.
Not that
Oh.
short. You're not a
Okay.
halfling.
I know.
If you crouch, maybe.
True.
Although I cannot.
Anyways, yeah. So, as you start leaving the town, the sounds of the actual city movements, where there's carts, horses, people talking, starts to fade and fade and fade. And as you start entering the forest itself, the sounds are replaced by the chirping of birds and the things moving in the forest itself, animals and such. You end up seeing a small deer run by. The smell in the air is actually quite fresh and nice compared to the manure-filled city. as towns of that size generally smell like. And you just finally taking a breath and give it a little sigh as you come into the niceties of not being in civilization.
That was a really weird drop that lined up right with when you said that. The niceties of not being in civilization, like at a fucking bass drop.
As
Yay,
you walk,
the sound of adventure.
the clearing itself starts
Who
to
always
fade and you start
riding
being
in
amongst-
the
Get off the horse. It's not.
who's riding in the cart?
Me.
We have the cart for a reason.
Walking.
I'm riding in the cart, but that's just because I don't care.
Anyways, as you guys continue, okay, I need to make sure that the Discord is temporarily muted. I'll mute it for 8 hours. That's good. There we go. So as you guys walk, the clearing of around the city starts to fade. Farmland starts to dissipate, and you start entering actually the forest itself. And the trees start to get much thicker and larger as the area around you becomes more and more untamed by the land itself. The road beneath you turns from a proper nice cobblestone to some more dirt and less maintained.
Yeah.
And yeah, it seems calming for now. It's nothing seems to be overly out of the ordinary. After some hours pass, it starts coming towards nighttime. And what do you guys do? Where do you want to make a camp?
Find a nice place.
Is there a brook?
Yeah, I was about to say right here is a good place.
If there's a brook,
Yeah.
I recommend
Maybe-
we
maybe
set off
farther back.
off the road.
Right over here.
Set off a little off the road, close to
Yeah.
the brook. Wander the horse.
Oh man, this map is long.
It is long. It is a road map. It is. Okay, so you guys want to try to. So okay, yeah.
25 feet.
Are you guys? Do you guys want to try to hide your camp, or do you not really care at this moment?
I
There's
think it
bandits.
definitely.
Hiding camp
Yeah.
would probably be a good idea.
I definitely think it shouldn't be like right next to the road, like right here, sort of thing. It should definitely be farther off somewhere.
Okay. Or a little bit deeper into the
Yeah.
forest, but not so deep you can't find the road again.
No, we should do it up here so we have the high ground.
Alright, I'm guessing that would be
No,
stealth.
but there's not really any horses over there, or any
Fine.
trees. I mean.
Hider area stealth.
Okay.
Yeah,
I want. First, I
Okay.
want one of you guys to roll survival to
Alright.
be able to find a good spot.
What is my survival? I think it was high, wasn't it?
Nope.
Here we go.
Just one of you, though.
Oh, putting all the money on you. Oh,
Okay. So you find a nice little spot. It's you've
not
used
bad.
in the past before to rest up. You figure it should be good enough for these people. Kind of
Mhm.
forget to realize that you're a larger group now, not just one person.
Yeah.
But it should do you well. Now, if you want to hide the camp, so it's a bit more
Mhm.
cramped. Now, to hide the camp itself, I'd have you guys roll stealth. This
Okay.
one, multiple people can do it, although I want you to describe how you are making it hidden.
alright.
And I will choose either stealth or something else for you. So
Alright,
now
good.
our-
I don't think
am
I'm gonna roll
brushing out
anymore.
our tracks.
Okay.
I will make sure that the area of the base is set behind bushes somewhere that
Oh,
is
we're all making
unseen
stealth
by the
rolls?
road.
You can either do stealth or, in this case, survival. Depending on what you do, and you have to describe why it's that. So for Yeltsin, so Morgrave, as you remove from the tracks, you realize that the grooves of the cart are a lot harder to hide, and you're having a bit more trouble. It's mostly okay, but
I don't think I've
Would
had
anybody notice it at a glance? That'd be my.
at night, probably not. If they have dark
Good.
vision, maybe.
My highest
But-
stat is my
That'll
dexterity,
suffice.
and I've somehow failed pretty much every roll of dexterity I've ever had in this campaign.
I know that
Alright.
feeling.
So, I am currently moving bushes sort of in between our our camp in the road, and
Okay.
sort of surrounding our camp a little bit with bushes,
Right
so
back.
it's harder to see from any
I
angle.
would also recommend we set a watch.
Yes, I will. I usually do watch. I'll do first watch. I'm an elf, so I
Yeah.
retain semi-consciousness while resting, and I don't sleep.
You
So-
have 4
same.
hours.
Wake me
So
in...
let me.
And so, are we all gonna take a turn watching?
I do,
I would re- I would-
usually it depends on what what the DM says, because semi-consciousness, meaning I can sleep.
You would have disadvantage on perception checks while you're sleeping,
Disadvantage.
and it's only for 4 hours as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
No.
for
So,
4
you
hours,
know
which is
what?
usually rest. I mean, if you're willing to. risk
Do I
that,
have
which I
that
am.
too? Because I'm
I
also
can-
elf, or no?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
two would also have.
But
Both
we
of,
can-
both
we
the
can
elves will
both-
have it.
Yeah, we can trade off.
Casimir,
Right.
SMR, not so much. I don't need as much sleep, but I don't have the... I don't
yeah,
have
I think
the...
you still need. I think you still need the 8. Do you have dark vision?
I
think you do.
believe so.
Yeah, I'll take whatever watch is latest at night
Can
because
double
I am
check,
the
because-
Gloomstalker guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll take the
So-
first watch. You take the second watch. Long rest is 8 hours. I'll sleep
Mhm.
for. I'll quote sleep for 4. I'll trade off, or you. I'll.
Yeah, you have dark vision.
Yeah,
The only
But that
person
doesn't mean.
who doesn't have dark
yeah.
vision is Crow.
But yeah, so it really doesn't. Watch is not a problem because we have.
You guys
two
can take
people-
turns in it. I just want to
Yeah.
know who's taking turn first.
Yeah.
I'll do first watch.
Alright,
Alright.
I'll go ahead. You know what? How soon would it be to dawn at this?
It's starting. It's at dusk right now. After setting everything up, it's probably full night. I want you to roll intelligence check.
Straight intelligence.
Okay.
Well, she's a fighting type, guys.
Yeah.
Come on now.
No, man, you're not sure. You usually sleep till then, so you don't usually count.
All right. Yeah.
Or
So
if you have other people with you, they usually tell you. It's
Yeah.
not something you keep attention to.
Yeah. Do
Yeah.
remember, I have dark vision at 90 feet.
Yeah,
We
because you're
both do.
stuck.
Mhm.
No, only he does. He has the longest dark vision.
you have the longest
Also-
dark vision, but we.
Yeah,
both have-
I also am
I have
invisible
dark
to
vision.
any creature that relies on dark vision to see me, so.
Wait.
Gloomstalker.
Oh, so that means
So
I
when
can't
it goes
see
to dark and it's pitch black, you can't see. You just you realize you can't see Corvus anymore.
Oh,
Kind
lovely.
of freaks you out.
What? But
I'll ask him about
Holy
it
wait.
when I'm switching. When we both switch shifts, I'll ask him why I can't see him before I go
Okay.
to sleep.
Alright.
All right. So let's.
Are you
You
guys
know
lighting
what?
torches or anything, by the way, as well for
Not yet.
poor blind? For
It
poor
doesn't need.
But nah, hell,
I'll,
we'll
yeah,
just
I'll
let
light a fire to but as
some
everyone
din-
falls asleep, I'll put out the fire.
Alright, you know what? I'll cook some dinner.
Also, a thing to note.
Alright.
I want to make sure you guys know how to do this for when I ask you eventually to do a roll for hidden. You see, when you open up your character sheet, you see how it says public and 2GM? When you
Mhm.
click 2GM, anything you roll on that sheet rolls to me only, no one
Right.
else.
Okay.
Back.
All right. So yeah, I'll take first watch. You'll take second watch. We'll call it good.
Right.
I'll cook food.
Alright, we'll just let Crow sleep after
Yeah,
food, at
uh,
least.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Ironic.
You might want to.
what would I wanna roll for food?
Perhaps survival?
It would be survival, but as you travel and journey, you realize there are actual. Whenever he kind of occasionally you'll see Corvus just kind of dip away from the group and just come back with either berries, roots, or some form of animal.
Is he a
to eat.
fucking dog?
Yep.
Okay then.
He's
Okay. Well,
Wow,
at least
that's
we
mighty
won't
useful.
have to worry about him starving.
and it's always
I'm
enough for
assuming you two are
everyone.
hungry.
Oh, so
Yeah.
we're never hungry. Lovely.
Nice.
Okay, you know what? I'll cook one of the animals. What do we got,
Yeah.
man?
I got a rabbit. Actually, a few
Uh,
of them.
Can roll
Rabbit
survival.
stew it is.
Roll survival or performance, actually.
Right.
Survival or performance, your choice.
Critical fail.
Mine or him?
Anyone who's cooking.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't cook.
Okay, so you sent that to me. Okay, it's actually really fucking good. Like
You
this is
you
like
you smell. Okay, let me describe this.
Yeah.
You smell the wonderful delights of me preparing, basically taking what the guy brings,
How do I hide things
And
to
me?
you, GM?
turning it into this wonderful meal. Think like your mother's home cooking.
Mm.
except on top of several notches. This is like probably the best meals you guys have tasted in a very long time, if not ever.
This
Mr.
isn't
Nar,
soldier food.
the last time you had something this good was when you were at a noble's house.
I've never been to a noble's house.
You have never. This is the best food you've probably ever tasted.
Yeah, I don't cook too often. Give it to us raw and roll into it.
Good thing I don't
Alright.
have potatoes.
Alright, so where's
You
our
do not
camp again?
finish-
Anyway, so I make enough for everybody
There.
to have
It's
a
a little
ball.
off in here.
Alright, cool. This is. How'd you make
okay,
this
cool.
taste good?
Okay, so
Lovely.
Crow, go to your character sheet. You see how it says in the character sheet itself. You see how it says public and 2GM along with the advantage, normal, disadvantage, core
Oh.
bio. There you go. So, anyways, as darkness starts to set in fully, and you guys start taking your watches and sleeps, who's taking the first watch?
Myself.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you.
Fully
Beautiful. Thank you very much, Dad.
You're welcome.
You're my father
I
now.
just
You have
got
no choice.
someone who placed 4 hot dogs or 4 steamies and fries in front of me, and I didn't even realize it was 6:24.
Oh,
Yeah. Me. We're at watch now.
Okay, roll perception.
Perception.
Me.
Oh.
I am currently
Let's
now
make-
zoned out.
Is that for?
You'll note that the glow in her eyes hasn't gone
Nice.
away.
Do I also notice that fucking Corvus over here disappears?
Yeah, you noticed that.
I just see his blanket and like his.
There's a hump there. Oh, actually, he's meditating, so he's.
Oh, so yeah. I just hear in nothing. All right, yeah. 21.
Okay. Nothing really comes to your attention. Yeah, actually, a small bat flies up close to you guys,
Cat's how
swoops
close.
down over you guys, and eats a mosquito that was about to bite you, and then continues flying off.
Oh, nice.
Nothing else.
All right.
You would see me wake up
Oh.
about 2 hours in.
I have to get groceries. Start of the second watch, I guess.
Okay. Second watch starts. Yelsina, you said you're taking second? Then I want you to roll perception.
Okay.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. Okay.
As you're sitting, you don't really. Everything seems nice. You hear a bit of rustling go by, but it doesn't seem to head towards you guys. It goes on past. Nothing worrying yet. 1 second.
I would not investigate. I would actually keep my eyes on the direction that sound.
Okay. After a while, it just seems to like sounds of nights where the crickets and all the other things start to slow and stop. Things start to get a bit
Oop.
more foggy.
I fucking love that. Okay.
Okay.
They just pass,
Oh, okay.
and like you start getting an uneasy feeling, but a few more hours go by, and it's now the next person's watch, and nothing seems to be. Nothing has happened.
So it's my turn now, correct?
Hmm.
My watch.
I forgot to roll for the. There we go.
Next.
There we go.
You would roll
Alright.
back into her blanket, but keep her sword handy.
Yeah.
'Cause,
You notice as
Are you
I'm
sleeping in your armor, by the way, Margrave?
she has an uneasy feeling, so probably yes.
Okay, roll a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
What the fuck?
Sleeping in heavy armor and medium armor has detriments.
You get hellish back pain.
There's a chance you can get exhaustion from it.
Mm.
Hmm.
Hell spells. Yeah, good thing I didn't actually.
Bright side
plan
is
on
you don't really get you don't get much sleep due to the just the bad feeling of your armor. And you are now under, and at the end of this long rest, you will be facing one level of exhaustion, though this is at the end of the long rest. So currently, you do not have that exhaustion. You are, though,
Good thing.
unfortunately, kind of awake.
Yeah, may as well get up. It's almost
Okay.
morning time, right? Go
Uh,
see if there's any more of that rabbit stew left over.
Mm-hmm.
Go warm it up by the fire. Get the
okay,
fire
Corvus, roll your perception check, please.
Do you want me to roll it just to you? So, yeah?
No, no.
No?
Yeah.
Here.
Roll it to the group.
Alright.
You also add, I'm pretty sure since you're in your favorite terrain, you add some stuff for that.
Let me check. Natural Explorer.
Just double checking your rangers. I'm looking at ranger
Yeah.
spells, not ranger class. I will look at your character sheet. Oh wait, I actually put that shit in your character sheet. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Because I was fucking gobma. No. Okay, so you're personally. You have particular feeling of one type of natural environment, blah blah blah, while traveling for an hour or more in the favorite terrain, you gain the following benefits. Difficult terrain doesn't slow your group down. Your group can't become lost except by magical means, even when you're engaged in something activities while traveling, such as nyam nyam.
Yeah.
No, stop closing it.
Oh, sorry.
Alright. If you're traveling alone, you can move stealthily on all posts. When you forage, you find twice as much food as you normally would, while tracking other creatures. And what was the thing that said that? It might just be the specific type
Maybe.
of ranger that I was playing with.
Who knows?
Anyways, for the time being, we'll continue on from before. No, you don't seem to get. The fog starts to pick up a bit more,
Mm-hmm.
but let me see what I rolled.
Only helps to hide us, so whatever.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it helps. You would know that specifically when this happens, there is some form of undead
Mhm.
nearby, but it does not mean they know you're there.
Right.
And so you're a bit more stressed than normal, but as dawn starts to get closer, nothing happens in
Mhm.
your watch.
All right.
Um,
When dawn, like when the sun starts peeking over the mountain, can I pull out my ocarina and sort of start playing a soft tune?
mhm,
All right.
mm. Roll your pan flute to a proficiency.
All right. Here. Come down here, right?
Yeah, it's quite nice. Not too bad.
Fine.
Would actually attempt to join my voice with the play.
You can roll performance. Mm.
I need to reprogram that. But yeah,
You're rolling it towards me only, by the way.
oh
But
yeah,
yeah, go
for
on.
anyone who's interested, for
So it's actually quite nice, especially with the addition of Margrave. It adds a nice tune to it. It's not something you're not used to someone singing with you,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not something you don't. It's up to you to determine
Yeah.
if you're opposed to it or not. It's actually it sounds quite nice at least.
Yeah. I'd probably keep playing. I'd probably be used to like birds and stuff chirping along. At
Yeah, you
least
see
at
a
some
few
point. So.
you see a few birds come down as they wake up and land near the group, a few squirrels and such, but nothing like take interest and then kind of hurry off.
note, she is actually singing in her native language. It almost sounds like kind of like a hymn, but not quite.
Right.
Mhm.
But it sounds really nice.
When I guess, get up, I will do just a quick kind of, look around the woods and make sure nothing was noticed by them. Though my
Roll perception or investigation. It's your
Oh,
choice.
okay. Ooh. Hold on. Ignore that roll. I want to see what my investigation is
Alright.
at. It's less. Actually, you know what? Don't even ignore that roll. Then never mind. It's a good roll. I was gonna go investigation because I don't have a -1 on that, but like I realized I rolled an 18 anyway. So
Bro,
whatever.
bro, my mom got me motherfucking dreamsicles. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, well, give me
All
a
right,
fucking.
I'm back.
Party
Nice.
dead. Campaign over.
Yeah, we all died.
Dead?
Yeah,
Yeah, we all
Dragon came
died,
down and he
including
gave
you.
it. He had sex with you, and then he
Mhm.
Oh,
killed us
dude,
all.
awesome.
Dragon
My
sex.
kids are gonna be like double magic now.
Anyways, as we continue. Anyways, so you actually find some tracks that walked by the road. It seems to be actually not a small group of of individuals walked by. Um, they seem to be a bit more shambling like and
Hmm.
less proper.
Is it still
It-
night?
No, it's down. It's morning now.
Okay.
Has the
Um,
fog dissipated?
Yes, the fog has dissipated when the sun came up. Yes,
They are?
Some-
Okay. Were they heading the way we are going or the opposite way?
they were heading the way you were going, but you know that eventually you'll be going off road, so it's not as much of a problem.
Yeah,
it is
okay, I guess then
important
yeah,
to know.
whatever. I'll
Uh,
quickly warn them of the tracks. So like, hey, there are tracks here. That's about all I'm gonna
Mhm.
say. It's pretty crazy, I know. But like yeah, I guess I'll alert them of the
Also,
tracks.
find out. Continuing on, as you're about to walk away, you kind of trip a bit on something and look down. It's just an arm.
What the?
Who trips on? Okay, I see.
Oh shit! Battle music.
Bro.
No, it's the main field.
And,
Can I check if it's
Possible battle.
old?
The arm looks decaying and like it's been
Oh.
dead for a while, but
Not fully
roll
dead.
Arcana for you.
What? Holy
Yes,
thing
magic
is
check.
this?
Magic check. Magic 9.
Nice one.
I just woke up. I'm a little groggy.
Nothing to do with religion.
I don't know. I mean, the religion might speak of like undead.
You know nothing of it, as that is a real one.
I mean,
Plus two.
You lose faith in your religion.
Hold on.
No. You're just like, I have no idea what that is.
Okay, I did not know. that.
can I
hold
look
on,
at the
hold
arm
on.
and try to figure out what it is by just looking at it with normal perception, even though I suck at perception?
Investigation would be what you would use for this.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna just straight up. Corvus, you have advantage on this.
Yeah, I do. I have advantage on intelligence check for undead.
Oh, why?
Yeah, it
'Cause
says
he's gay. Haha, got him.
recall information about them.
I got advantage twice.
Yeah, roll
Alright, so
again.
do I just roll that, or do I roll like intelligence
Roll twice.
specifically?
Yeah.
Oh. Hold on.
Advantage is you roll twice, and the highest of the two is the run you
Investigation
choose.
again.
Nice.
I rolled higher than
Nice.
you. Why is
Hey,
that?
This
listen,
wasn't a
man.
hard roll for. Well, for Terra, this was considered an easy. This Crow also knows this. It's probably an arm of a zombie.
Oh, yay.
The fucking magic man in the group couldn't even figure that one out.
I roll got a 9.
Just like, yeah, whatever, I fucking know.
Well, whatever. It's not like I'm a fucking Jedi. I don't sense these things. I just look at it and be like, yeah, it's a fucking dead
Yeah,
arm.
it is kind of horrifying to
Oh.
to the fact.
Shit, I probably shouldn't write
Yeah,
these
you
out.
probably shouldn't.
I forgot
Did
I'm
I see-
streaming, so I was like, oh wait, right, there's rules.
Oh fuck, that's right. You're streaming. Ah,
Yeah.
you got any sluts watching?
What's the name?
I got one dude, I think. He hasn't really said much in the chat, but
What's
I
his
did
name?
tell him at the start.
What's your name?
I wish to make memes is his name. He might just have me muted. He might just be epic. I don't know.
What's
anyways.
your name?
Oh, it's Nub the Trash Panda. Well, actually on Twitch it's Nub Trash Panda, just minus the I guess because I didn't want that
Right.
either.
Anyways, let's continue on. So yeah, you find that things are quite not exactly the best.
I'm gonna ban you.
I thought crosses your mind that if that noticed you, you would have probably been attacked in your sleep by
Mm.
Yep.
a medium-sized
I would've seen it
group
first.
of zombies.
Anyway, I'm going to take off the armor, leave the vestments on, and I'm gonna crawl into the wagon.
I'm ready to
Okay.
start going again. Yeah, let's just keep going on this journey. I
Yeah.
want to get to that fucking ruins as fast
Yeah.
as possible.
So
I
as you pack up your cart, you
will
start heading
still
down.
walk because I enjoy watching, looking at the.
Just get on the fucking horse, then we can go the at least 40 speed. We'll gain a little bit of ground.
All right.
I dibs horse.
Oh,
No. Do you want the horse?
Yeah, I
we'll
want to
both
be
just
able
be
to
riding
walk.
on the horsey. Don't
Fine,
ride
I'll
on
walk.
the horse, just ride on the
No.
cart.
No. Hop in the cart, fool.
Fine.
No, I want to ride on the horse.
Okay.
The
You
horse
can
tries to
actually-
buck you off.
Also,
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, hold on. I just,
animal handling.
yeah, animal handling. Yeah,
Alright.
get over there, man.
More
do
like
this.
animal
let's-
handling.
Let's Corvus ride it,
Yeah.
not
here.
anyone else. Remember, this
Yeah,
was
not
the
bad.
animal. You didn't
Fuck.
need to roll.
Fuck.
I don't
You
care.
already got the natural 20 from before.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Oh, it
remember,
just automatically likes me. Cool.
yeah, it's because
Anyway,
you rolled a nat 20 on it earlier.
Work
My
it.
Oh,
happy
yeah.
ass curls up in the cart and is fast asleep because
Did you
she couldn't
fucking
sleep at all.
enter my innards? No.
Where did you enter my innards?
Where did you go?
Where did you go?
Where the fuck
You
did you go?
you literally
Where did my-
entered the cart.
Where did
How?
my token go?
I have no
Where
idea, and I'm
did your
terrified.
token
It may
go?
have went under the cart, like you might have somehow lowered it.
Where
a
did it
layer.
go?
No, because the cart's a map piece.
I don't know, Dad.
Where'd it go?
What the
It might
fuck?
have got accidentally deleted. I don't know. I'll just respawn it.
I get nice and comfortable in the cart, just vanishes
Oh, I
from
see.
existence. He's in the woods.
Fuck,
Absolutely
I wasn't
disappeared.
here. I wasn't here when we
All
woke
you
up.
see from my eyes is just a slow glow as she just drowses off.
Can I
She's-
while she's like resting, can I not get in creepily close, but do like an Arcana check to see if I know what's going on with those fucking eyes?
Roll.
I don't know what's going on with the fucking eyes.
You're not sure. It's something to do with magic.
Can I try to figure it out even though I have no fucking Arcana abilities?
magical to me. If you figure it out, I'm gonna be pissed.
Can I try?
You may certainly try.
I would.
I like.
I would offer them a chance
Dude,
to a
roll,
religion religion cult.
Can you move your
Fucking
mic
yeah,
away
seriously,
from
why'd
your
you
face?
enter your microphone?
Alright, calm down, guys.
I would have given him a chance with religion, but you know.
I am a non-religious man.
Are you trying to like
Uh,
self-insert yourself as some deity or some shit? Religion.
No.
Ah, yes. Turns out I'm the long dead
Oh, yeah,
god
look
of
at me.
destruction. Fucking Beerus.
Calm.
Anyway. Shut up,
Alright.
Chip. She's asleep.
Hmm.
She actually enjoys riding in the cart.
Alright,
Everyone is creepy on.
Yeah, can I have some dialogue with the man riding the cart, or is the cart like enclosed at the top?
No, it's an open cart. Think of it like Skyrim opening.
Hey you're finally awake.
I jump out of the cart and
Wait,
jump
find
under
you.
the wheel to be rolled over and killed.
We found you,
Hey.
Carly. You were trying to
Clovis.
cut water, right? Yeah.
Well, last night while I was watching, I looked over while everyone's sleeping to make sure you weren't dead, and you
Right.
weren't there.
I assure you, I certainly was.
I kind of look over to try to overhear their conversation, but I'm not really like I don't make it obvious.
I mean, you were meditating one moment, and when it got dark, you just disappeared. What's
Yes.
up with that?
Well, I'll put it like this. I'm very used to being out at night. And when things can see you, it gets hard to stay asleep.
So you just disappear?
More or less.
Lovely. I'll keep that in mind. I will admit, I thought you were dead.
And many...
Until you started moving and went to your post once I woke you up. It was creepy, to say the least.
I'm sure many would happen to agree with you on that.
Lovely.
But I do assure you it is alright.
Is it just with me? Or is
No.
it... Oh,
No, I'm sure no one would have seen me if they were awake.
Lovely. That's useful.
I'd happen to agree with you there.
God damn it!
Sorry, my stomach is a little queasy.
I just picture you
Sorry.
did that in character. Like you're just talking, and like to break the silence, you just let out a little belch.
Yeah, we'll keep it in character.
Good. Excuse you.
Thank you.
My nuts itch.
Right, I'll,
And now we wait to walk.
yeah.
Can I get
Come in,
rap
Ollie.
music again?
We, huh?
Here's a French
Oh,
fry.
it's Tucker's dog.
Play Route 1.
Keep scratching at the door.
Oh wait.
Yeah,
No,
play the
that's-
link I put.
Anything else going on between the party?
Nope.
Okay.
By the way, every time that we travel throughout days, I will continue to try to figure out what the fuck is up with your eyes.
Okay.
That is the most interesting thing to me right now.
And so as the card continues on forward, and as the day goes on, and gets a little bit boring, the sights seem to kind of just not so much repeat itself, but they become more of the same.
Alright, hold on.
Um,
I'm gonna put Route 1 back on.
sure, go on, go ahead.
Alright.
Oh, it's okay. Till at some point, Corvus, knowing exactly where the fuck he's going, just suddenly just turns the cart off into just straight into the forest proper. He just continues going on straight.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys just continue off deeper into the forest. I want you to roll Arcana again. Or Religion.
For
It's
what?
your choice.
For what?
You will see.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Religion is a 2 Arcana.
Or Arcana.
14.
You know she's an Azamar.
A what?
Azamar.
Angel.
I'm gonna Google what that is.
But isn't it
Azamar-
like angels, like in Lord of the Rings?
Think of it like the opposite of a tiefling. They are actually incredibly common in this continent, mostly coming from the good old fun place that we all love and know called the Catlin Holdings. Catlin Holdings is a theocracy, and it is run by mostly celestial beings, angels, and other such beings. Azamars are common there, though. If you're Arcana check, you also know that she doesn't seem to be of the same type of Azamar, if you understand. Think of the difference between a man from Asia and a man from Scotland.
I will keep my findings to myself.
Azamars in this continent, though, are very common.
Oh! Well, then I don't care.
They are just as common as tieflings, for example.
Oh, well then. Never mind. Okay.
Anyways, as you start going through the things start getting bumpier, and then dusk starts falling. Morgr, if you slept all freaking day, remove that exhaustion.
Good. Anything interesting happened while I was out?
Nope. Just trees. Green.
Red roses too.
No one bothered to pick a rose?
I was more focused on keeping on the move.
Oh, by the way, you notice that we've sort of gone off trail.
I take it we're almost there.
Should be.
Chungus.
It would likely be you'd likely go through one other night before you get there.
And we have about a day left. I
And
took the liberty of taking a small shortcut.
Ah,
I have
And
no fear,
as-
I know my way.
now
Alright.
again, night is
okay.
falling in.
You know, on a note to self, get some lighter set of armor for like night times and stuff.
For when I'm sleeping, slip into my fucking pajama armor.
Yeah. So the thing is, you can wear light armor like leather padded and studded without issue when you sleep. It's only the medium and the heavy.
Oh, cool.
Note to self, buy some leather armor.
I have
for-
no armor.
Yeah, doesn't change the fact that your AC is fucking high, you cock gobbler.
What's his AC?
18.
18.
Same here.
But you're armored. Are you not?
Mm-mm.
Technically, yes.
Who knows? Yes, maybe. Poop. Fart.
Anyways, as night starts to fall, you guys probably figure that it would be wise to make a camp, or you decide to go through on the night. It's up to you.
make camp.
Fart armor.
Right.
Anyways, are you going to try to hide the camp again?
Yep.
Okay. I want you guys to
Stealth
roll
die.
either stealth or survival, depending on your choice.
Right.
11.
Okay.
I will try to conceal the tracks again.
Okay, roll stealth.
I want to roll.
Bitch! I haven't rolled a
getting
single
bad.
good fucking roll with my dex.
Follow the track. Oh my gosh, man, I'm so sorry. And Kofis. You guys find a nice clearing and you think,
Sure.
now
Is there
Water?
water there
No.
for the?
there's no water. There's, you're further away from the river. You're going in the
Question,
opposite
though.
direction of the river.
I do have a question. Due to
Go
the
on.
fact that Kovis is like, a forest ranger and he's like really good with the forest, would he have advantage on rolls when it comes to finding an area to hide a camp?
Find a camp, yes. To hide it, it's different. You also
Here,
have
I can
advantage.
roll. I can roll survival to see if I can find a better place.
Yeah.
Technically, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you would roll survival anyways.
Well,
Yeah, you end up.
all right.
I'm sorry.
You're horrible today.
Scrub that roll. I'm never
God.
gonna.
These
I'm-
rolls worry me, guys.
I'm
It's
never
gonna
gonna roll.
It'll be fine.
fat
We're
on
gonna live.
We're getting the bad stuff out now, I hope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys, you find a nice clearing. I'm actually gonna change the map to it and then place you guys in it.
No, so what the heck is that dice on your screen right now?
Sorry, I rolled my die and then I forgot to click it because you have to click it to get rid of it.
All right.
Are you metagaming? Are you metagaming? Ooh.
Yeah, I'm metagaming.
Kind of look at your character sheet.
I probably would say, yeah, try to avoid
Yeah.
looking at my character sheet because it's supposed to be like a
Yeah.
big epic thing.
Pretty sure you
Well,
guys
yeah,
should-
I'm not really.
Oh,
I have it on my second screen, so I'm not really looking at it.
there.
It's just there to learn, get your views.
Just get the. I'm just getting a little campground set up for you guys. Because I have to add the cart.
You see that fat man down here? Yeah.
I would like to live check everybody to see if they are living.
All of
They
the
are
people in
indeed
your
alive.
party.
Alright, good, good.
So you find a nice clearing. Unfortunately, the cart ended up breaking a lot of, branches and shit as you were going through, and you really couldn't. You couldn't. You weren't able to really hide that well. But you just hope no one will notice it. After all, this is a big forest, and you are off the road.
Yeah, we did kind of go off-roading a bit before this. Maybe that'll be
Well,
helpful in the end.
I suggest we have the same.
I need to lower that to the map layer.
I hide under the cart to sleep. No, I'm just kidding.
I suggest that we.
I hide under the horse.
This is the last
The
time.
horse starts stepping on you.
No!
Oh no.
No, I can't move. I can't move my character anymore.
You
I got fucking bored by a horse.
Oh no.
Oh. Ugh.
Uh,
Anyways.
same.
And
religion
you'll see
as
this
last
gun again.
night.
After they drop? Yeah,
Yeah.
they're typing.
I love how we keep
Hello?
going under
Hello?
him.
Check, check, you're
Hello?
good.
Testing. Okay. Yeah, it fell off the thing. I was gonna just go water the horse, but you moved the horse.
Now
so-
we're all trying to enter.
Oh, you're off the screen? Okay, here.
I don't. There we go. Yeah, I went to water the horse because the horse needs water. And stop gathering around me.
We're entering you.
Guys,
Oh, don't say.
don't make me say the
Wrong.
cursed
be right
words.
I'm gonna go north and forage for some stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Forage.
Fucking-
Somebody light a fire while I water the horse.
I guess I'll try lighting a
Responsible
fire even
retrograde.
though I've got the fucking.
Okay, whoever's lighting a fire, roll survival, please.
You sure know how to make me cry. Oh my fucking lord.
Hey, at least you didn't catch fire.
So,
Mm,
you make a pit.
Oh no.
You never
Alright.
manage to make a fire, though.
What do I roll for foraging? Is that survival?
It would be survival. Since of your background, you don't need to roll, though.
Oh,
I
okay.
just go and like pout in the
Oh, okay.
corner.
Because you just automatically get it.
I'm
And plus
just
your ranger, you get double of it. So you can
Cool.
feed up to 10 people.
I'm just gonna
Alright,
go
guys,
sit
I got
under this
food
tree.
for tonight.
Anyway,
And foraging.
I'm animal
Choo-
handling at the moment
Nice.
I'm hiding under
because
this
you
tree
know
now.
I am giving the horse some
Responsible.
water. Just
That's-
give the horse some water and give it a little attention. Hi, Sally. All right.
Roll. Oh, you rolled actually quite well. The horse
Yeah.
actually kind of nuzzles you a bit, nips at your ears in an affectionate way, and just kind of starts drinking a bit from the water.
Then turns around
Yep.
and kicks you in the fucking
You're-
teeth.
I'll leave that there for you, Sally.
Now don't worry there. Fucking.
I'll
Oh,
leave the
God,
water
that
bowl
character's-
there for her.
Okay, yeah. So she
Okay,
drinks
why
from the-
isn't the fire lit?
Yeah.
It actually looks quite like the wood he managed to get was somehow wet.
Bitch!
It hasn't
you-
rained.
That hasn't.
It's not my
was-
fucking fault. I'm practically trying to grab things with metal hands. Like, you can't exactly tell the moisture of something through that.
Yeah, it's not the best
Sure.
looking campfire, and it isn't lit yet. Gotta fix it.
But I will try to
Alright.
fix this.
All right, I'm gonna set a bunch of food down, sort of like next to the fire on like a
Oops.
like it's
I-
So
or something.
you're hoping I'll cook again, basically, is what it,
Yeah.
what it boils down.
Wait, we're helping cook?
I put like ingredients and stuff.
Can I try to climb a very tall tree to see if I can get like a
Hey,
vantage
I had
point
better success
and
with the
just
fire.
look around?
You can try to climb. I want you to roll either athletics or acrobatics. It's your choice to climb the tree.
I've got a 6 to acrobatics.
Oh my god.
Hey.
Holy
Ooh.
hell. Bounce,
Ooh.
like a fucking
The
rat.
fire lights, but it's a bit too big for what you wanted.
Okay,
it-
let it go down a bit.
Okay.
All right,
Like-
while you guys are doing that, I'm gonna go say hi to Sally.
She goes.
I'm just gonna go
She
pet,
fucking
pet,
kinda
pet
bites
the
you
horse.
right in the head.
She kind of
I'm
nibbles
going-
your ear a bit and just kind of nuzzles you.
the bar the
That's
lady
fine.
suffering?
It's like a cat. Come on, don't worry about it, guys.
Morgrave, can I see any book that pertains to your language, if you have one?
That's why I wanted to leave in the morning rather than leave that day. I was gonna get something transcribed.
Now that
As
I'm...
in-
Oh, sorry.
Alright, that will be
I don't know what that
fine. We can do it whenever we get back.
Yep. Alrighty then. The fire is set. I am now going to start cooking.
Performance.
Cooking RP.
Cooking is good.
Chef RP.
Let's see how well I do this round.
And no, you burnt.
No, I'm not eating that.
I
Look-
burnt the first attempt.
Yeah,
Good
also
thing
burned
there is
yourself a
more.
little bit. Not enough to hurt yourself, but sir, it did not feel good.
Yow! You just hear
one
that you just hear this sulfuric swearing and this mix of Elvish and Celestial coming from the fire
I just
as I burn my finger.
I just sit there laughing because I can pick out what you're saying.
Like
Can I
specific
try
words.
again to make sure the food does not burn?
You may try again, though this is taking more food than normal, and it will take a bit more time.
You heard what I said in the chat. I mean, you saw it, so...
Yeah, roll perception, please.
Can I roll with advantage because I'm up here?
It would depend on what you're trying to look for.
Really, just
And-
anything like other camps, maybe a fucking smoke plume from somebody else's fire.
Yeah, roll with advantage.
I don't know how to click to roll with advantage, so I'm just gonna.
It's on the
It's on
character
the-
thing.
God fucking damn it!
I'm so sorry.
I got a 3 and then a
Thanks.
4. Wow, dude.
You see a lot of trees. The food is it's not as good as it was last night, but it's palatable.
I'm gonna come
Uh,
back down
I-
off the trees and walk back towards the fire now, I
Yeah.
guess.
Okay, so not as good as it was last time, but definitely up.
You the first attempt you actually burnt up the rest of his the herbs he took
Oh,
that
it
have
smells weed
flavor
now?
it,
Nice.
but still edible. Still somewhat good. Not the best.
You know what I need to do? I just need to buy a full-on cooking set when we get back to town. And just
Anyways.
stow it in the wagon.
So, how's the who's going to be taking watch for this night?
Same thing as last night.
Actually, I figured since I slept all the way over here, I'll go ahead and take the first one.
Alright,
Okay.
I'll take second.
Alright.
Um,
I'll take third again.
so 1 second, I need to do something real quick.
Get your fucking dragon.
I will send a dragon forth and kill you all.
Oh no!
Which way is the road from our camp?
The opposite direction of the horse, or
Oh,
Like behind the horse.
the western side of the mountain.
This way.
So we are east of the road.
okay. Well, I will circle the camp, basically. In the
No,
south
actually,
wall.
no. Wrong side. I'm having a weird brain fart.
What?
The road is the direction of where the horse is looking. Went
Oh,
west.
we went. So is the horse backwards?
Yes, it is actually backwards. Because I had a big brain moment.
Oh, hoo. Hee hee ha ha.
And
I
I'm
just
actually gonna
watched the
move cart
horse
a little.
face.
It
through
looks like the
cart
horse is
and turn
eating
around.
it. It looks like the horse is eating a rock. Look.
Ah!
The entire fucking country of Iraq. That horse is going to town.
There we go. That's better. Sorry about that.
Sally's going.
First
Anyways.
watch, I'm just gonna sit there meditating.
Okay.
God damn it. Did not mean to click that.
Well, I'm not. I'm
Oh,
not-
and it would have been a good roll too. Fuck you, game.
So I want you guys to roll something.
Roll initiative. The horse is going mad.
Oh, no.
We have to put him down. so-
Morgrave, take the first. Since you're taking the first watch, I want you to roll a perception.
Yell. You have to roll higher than a 9 for us to not die.
Oh,
Fuck.
oh no. Oh no.
You opened your big mouth.
We're gonna die now. Or will we?
Yes,
Um,
call us.
Yeah, I know. 1 second. As dusk starts to set, it's not quite nighttime yet. There's still a bit of light in the sky. And everything suddenly goes silent
Wait, hold on.
as something starts to. You start. Crow, what do you do?
I really like
Yeah.
buffalo wings.
It's a bit of an eerie sound starts coming in, as if the birds stopped chirping just suddenly. Things are getting a bit more tense. Pro, what do
Wake
you
up.
do? Morgrave, you don't seem to notice anything coming towards you.
Can
I'm going to get up in a hurry and just yell. I mean, not yell, but like, say at a volume loud enough to wake up our good people that uh-oh, something's coming.
I being already awake because I'm semi-conscious, awaken from my trance.
Everyone,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, meanwhile, while I was yelling for them, I'm gonna try to move to a position where I can potentially flank the goblins. I don't know where they're coming from. Can you
they
move
are
me to a
coming
good spot?
from. Let me mark it on the map.
Right.
The north.
So
Alright.
up.
From what you notice, since you rolled so fucking high in your goddamn perception check, they moved
I can't.
around the camp and went down. They are coming from the direction you are heading towards.
Nubs, are you rolling just to him?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm rolling just to him for a reason, and I'm not going to say why. I am going to, yeah, like I said, try to find, like, get crouched into a
I
position.
told them to roll just to me, and that was the bot that stopped. That left.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm going to get
Yeah, I got a
crouched
better
into
idea.
a position where I can kind of flank them once they enter the camp.
Ah, goddamn it! Where's my goddamn?
Can you move me to that position? I'll get the
Yeah.
roll ready. I know it's probably going to be a stealth roll.
1 second. The icon asset isn't popping up for them that I made. There it is. So, will this be giant? It is not. Congratulations, world. So I'm just get
so
the
would I have
stats
moved over
laid
to,
in.
like, here instead, then?
Yeah, you would have moved to. You can place yourself in an opportune place. I want you to
Okay.
roll stealth
I'm going to do that.
due to you're wearing you're wearing. Yeah, just roll stealth. And who just
15?
joined?
Oh, that's the bot.
Yeah, he switched
Okay,
the music.
got
Hold on. You want me to skip to get to the music?
Fucking
Not yet.
anime music, hell yeah.
Not till we engage.
Oh
Ruh-roh,
my.
Reggie.
You know what
Because
this would be
I-
a
Ruh-roh,
good
Reggie.
chance
Oh.
for?
Don't
This
fucking
is where
fireball.
my character comes into.
I'm also going to color them so it's easier to determine which ones you're shooting at. And then there's one more. I am going to have this one here. I'm going to give him a special color. I'm going to give him. I don't know. I'm going to give him an icon so you can tell he's different than the others. Red Heart. That's what it'll be known as, I guess, for you guys.
What's with the dread ambusher thing? Is that gonna help in this fight?
Believe so. Read
assume
me what
so.
it is.
Hold on. It says
Stats from a book.
at third level, you master the art of the ambush. You can give yourself a bonus to your initiative rolls equal to your wisdom modifier. At the start of your first turn, each combat, your walking speed increases by 10 feet, which lasts until the end of that turn. If you take the attack action on that turn, you can make one additional weapon attack as part of that action. If that attack hits, the target takes an extra 1d8 damage of the weapon's damage type.
Okay.
So,
I can go, like,
So-
all out on this one because I realized I don't actually, like, poo? I don't know why I'm fucking saying that. I have no idea what I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna say I'm right here next to the horse.
So I need to quickly grab the stat block for the right thing because I lost it because the mark I had on it fell out of the book.
Yikes.
So it was a very old
We're
mark.
dealing with that. I'll be right back.
While you do that, I need to grab some caffeine.
Those are
Yes.
shadows. You're not dealing with those. And caffeine is important. Yeah, feel free to quickly grab some stuff that you might need, be it caffeine or other great things. Right.
Question. I'm trying to. I usually sorcery points, right? I can use one sorcery point to gain a bonus action that turn, correct?
Something like that, I believe.
Okay, cool. And bonus action can be another attack, correct?
No, bonus action is
No.
not another attack. An attack is an action. You can cast you can cast a specific type of. You can cast like certain types of spells, like
Careful spell, distance spell. Yeah, empowered spell.
it would have to be a
Initiative time.
So the rules about spellcasting is you can only cast one leveled spell per turn, with the exception of like you can cast if it's a bonus, if you have a spell that's a bonus action, is a leveled spell that's an action, you can only cast one of them at a time. But if you can still cast the bonus action one and a cantrip in the same turn.
Oh, so I could cast like fucking magic missile and then fireball, or not fireball, a firebolt.
Yes. There's the fucking stat block I was looking for. It was being a piece of shit and hiding from me.
All right, I have an idea. I do have to do research.
I have a question. Am I able to attack with both of my short
Back.
swords in one turn?
Yes, that's when
Okay.
you use a bonus action for an attack. It's
Okay.
called two-weapon fighting.
Okay, because that's what I chose, and I wasn't sure if that was something you get right away or if that's like a 5th level thing or some shit.
No,
and if
no,
I
it's
used
something-
action surge, I could technically do
You
4
have these
attacks.
guys
Yeah, if
set
you use
out,
action
and there
surge,
you
I'd
go.
say you can use 2 spells in 1 turn. But you need to
2
put a level.
spells. I'm not a spellcaster.
Oh,
Yes, this is more to like if you multi-class into it.
Oh. I will. Was I going to? I don't remember.
That was very convenient because that's the only amount of. So, the guy with a heart seems to be the toughest from your bursary
Okay.
looks. He also seems to be in.
Good.
Okay.
That one is mine.
I was gonna say I'm already in flanking position.
Okay, now place
Well,
your
odds
guys.
are you are probably going to go first. However,
Nah.
all
So,
right,
I might be able
I
to shoot
have
it.
a little spell I want to try out.
They are aware of your position. They know you're there. They
Even
and
me?
what did you roll for stealth, by the way?
15.
General 15. They do not know you're there. Everyone else, you're allowed to place yourself as you were warned before they arrived.
Alright.
I am fine where I am. Actually,
I'm gonna put myself there, I think.
I'm
Okay.
gonna-
If inside the carts you have 1/4, you have a bit of cover, so which increases your AC as a.
I'm standing. I'm standing next to the horse, just so the horse doesn't get too scared.
Okay.
All right. So this-
Now I want everyone to roll initiative.
yes.
So the way you do
How do I
this. So
Right.
select your character token,
Mm-hmm.
and in a second I have to pop up the initiative marker. Okay, so select your token.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my token.
Go to your character page.
Okay.
There. And then click roll initiative. Then click the initiative button. You have to be selecting your token at the time, though.
Where?
Perhaps I won't be going last after all.
Wait.
Perhaps not.
So
like-
click on your character token.
Okay.
Have your character token selected. Go into
Mhm.
your character sheet
Mm-hmm.
and click initiative. It's in between your armor class and your speed.
Okay.
Ah, I see.
I got a 15. So I'm a fucking one of the last
Yikes.
ones, probably.
However,
That's okay.
However-
Still gonna end up having a good chance because you guys have to
However,
get the
I
those
am,
guys.
I'm gonna give myself a bonus to my initiative that is my wisdom modifier, which is 3, I believe.
It should do that automatically.
Yeah. Does it?
It should.
Yeah, I
Not
did
sure.
it
says
automatically.
You can give yourself a bonus.
I already.
Yeah.
I should have inputted it in automatically in your thing.
Alright.
That's why it's a +7 for you.
Alright.
I'm ready.
Then that just says regular. That's
Alright.
what my initiative is.
1 second. I'm looking at stuff.
Oh well, I'd still be going last even if I did.
Yeah, you rolled a 4
get to
plus
add
10.
3 more. So. Oh well.
Yeah. So let me just get things
50
set
feet,
up. I
Jesus
need to get their
Christ.
initiative in. And
They're gobby.
Oh,
Also,
Shouldn't have too much
oh,
in the way of initiative.
I gotta read up on this boy. No, I didn't want to cast it. Fuck you. Oh shit. Well, web isn't an attacking move, so it makes sense.
and I would like to do. So I'm gonna just roll. So this pink boy, first
Mhm.
goblin there is pink boy, and I'm gonna do roll 1d20 and add his initiative thing to his initiative thing, which is +2 for him. So he has the initiative of 20. That gobby goes first. Pink
He
goes
does.
first. So, anyways, so
Pink goes
plan out
second
what
if
you
we
plan
count
to
us.
do. Mhm.
Because Mr. Pinky is going to have a little bit of an issue.
Let's see if this works. That
It's
did not
20
work.
foot.
So he's at 15.
So what's the range of longbow again?
You are well within range.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah, range of a longbow is like 120 feet or something.
That's actually wrong. So let's. What if I do?
Wish you could put the goblin's turn order on the thing though.
Yeah, it's being fucky, so I'm just gonna add. It's being real annoying for me, and there is a way to do it that I am now forgetting how to do, because I haven't had to do this in a while. So, anyways, there it is. I just do add turn. That fucking helps. Oh my god. Add turn.
Oh, hello.
Add turn. Add turn.
Oh yeah, no, that's definitely within range.
Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Time to ride as a battle goddess.
Now, pink boy had already rolled 20. Purple guy, I'll give you the 15 because I think that's the one I had selected. Green guy, I'll roll for you. You have 9. This is a fun time for everyone. Oh, what did I give? Oh, blue guy got the 15. Purple guy got nothing.
Dude, purple guy?
Purple guy got 16. And then
Oh, this might not be good. Unless I do here.
and all of that just got fucking thrown out. God damn it, why did it do
Yikes.
that?
Uh-oh. How are you doing that thing where, like, you're moving where they're going?
They've all got 0.
0.
Okay, I'm sparing.
There.
There we go.
I figured out a way to keep you out of range.
I'm sorry, what now?
You'll
Don't be
He's
trying to keep me out
doing
of
you guys a
range.
major. He's
I'm
not
doing
talking
you a
about
big
you.
favor.
Oh. I was gonna say, I'm like, Club, you better not be trying to solo this whole fucking group, alright? I'm the one who got lucky enough to roll perception for it.
No. I'll just be able to do a lot of damage.
I'll be very happy someone wrote perception for this. They're not exactly the
Nice kind.
No, they're not. They would have. We would have had a surprise run against you if you didn't.
Can
Yeah,
I say
so
I'm just Sax? Wait, okay, I do have a question. If a monster rolls the same initiative as you, does that just mean that you
It's
go
based
first?
off
or
of
they go
dex.
first? Oh, okay. So my dex is probably higher then, because I've been
Yeah,
dex against
what's your
rolls.
dex again?
19.
Yeah,
So-
you're first.
Fucking yeah. Hell yeah.
Ascending. No, not ascending. I wanted descending.
Club, do you
There you
ever
go.
have sex?
And initiative begins.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Let's begin this shindig. Sword. Shield.
Great.
So
Why did I
that's
close that
plus
book?
2 to
I
my
need that.
defense.
Right.
Your AC is
Point
now.
sword at the wonderful larger fucker critter. You.
You're gonna throw your sword at him?
No, I'm not. Point it.
Oh.
Point. You. Face me. Cast compel duel.
Okay. What does he have to roll to beat?
Nice.
Let's see how lucky this particular gob is. He needs to make a DC 14 will save.
20. Okay. He failed. He goes, yeah,
So he can only come after me, fool.
yeah, everyone else, that bitch is mine. Touch her and I'll rip your skulls off. You have certainly enacted it.
The next go.
In the name of Saint Dominica, I claim thy life. Come.
Oh, that was.
Next, Gob is turn. Oh, is that the end of your turn? Do you have any bonus actions? Any movements you want to do?
You know what? I'll move one step closer, just not to incur the actions of the other two.
One
Okay.
step. Okay.
So point to where you want to go, or just move yourself where you want to go. Okay. It is now. It's now Pink
It's
Boy's
Pinky.
turn, and he looks at you. Goes, "Boss ain't no hurt you. You're gonna die anyways. Boss strong." And he scampers off past you, moving through your territory.
I cannot attack and hold compelled duel, correct?
I believe so. He's going to
Let
move
me double check.
there. Just gonna take his little short bow.
Club, is that your fucking little pointer? I'm just seeing you point at everything randomly going around.
No,
in
it's not. Yeah. Oh, you're over here now.
been
Damn. Fuck you. I hate.
I'm
How do you
rolling,
do that?
Odds or evens, Club and and Corvus. Nar and Corvus. Odd or even?
What do you mean?
It's like a
Odds
flipping
or
Guess a
evens?
number?
Just odd or even.
Even.
Okay. It is shooting
Okay.
at Club.
Okay. Is
So
it gonna
will-
attack?
It looks at you, raises its little short bow, and
Oh wait,
fires at you.
it doesn't see me because it's dark out, isn't it?
Mm,
Dim
It's
light.
like-
Yeah, it
yeah.
won't see you.
All right.
20.
Come on.
Plus-
Show me what you got.
So that he fires a
does
little
not.
arrow, and it just goes right past your head. He goes, "Fuck, fuck you," and he gives you the finger.
All right.
Okay,
love these
so
goblins.
yes, I cannot take attack. I cannot give him attacks of opportunity. So yeah,
And now
I
it is
pull up my-
the sorcerer's turn.
Oh, I just thought
It's
about.
a club.
All right. I cast the spell web from this point
Okay,
right
click
here.
it.
It
in
is
the
a
spells.
20.
No, do not interfere.
20-foot radius and encapsulates everything within that radius.
Okay, can you roll? Can you Truck it in
I
your-
don't know what the roll for it is because it doesn't actually count as a. Here, let me see.
So go into your character sheet and just click on web.
Yeah, it does that.
This will just tell me what it is.
Okay.
So it is based off of what your spell save DC is.
I spell save 14.
Okay, so they have to beat a 14. And can you give an area of where it's affecting?
Yeah, hold on. Let me get
So
that
where's the point of intermission? Just draw on the thing.
right here.
So it starts from there.
Yep. 20 foot. 20 foot radius.
So 20 foot there. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Draw
So
some
1,
white
2,
goop
3.
on him.
Yeah.
So
drop
1,
it.
2, 3, 4 are affected. It's a sphere, right?
It is a cube.
Cube. Okay, so that's actually everyone. All of them. So it's yellow, red, orange, green, blue, and purple.
Everybody but
So that one's out of it. This one's here. This one there's out of it.
This one there is out of it, but I don't see it.
I'll take him down.
Yeah.
Trust me.
I would then like to use a bonus action to cast a cantrip.
What you do is you use your thing to cast the spell as a bonus action, and then you'd use your main action as the thing,
Oh,
as the
can
cantrip. Because you'd have to use your sorcery points to do that.
can I do that?
If you have quicken spell, you can.
I do have Quicken Spell. I have Meta Magic.
Okay.
So I will use Quicken Spell and take a sorcery point, which.
Because you just made the web spell a bonus action rather than an action.
Ah, lovely. Okay. And then I have.
Okay, I see where this is going.
And I will hit. Since they are all entrapped, and I assume that web is a single web that is entrapping all of them.
Yeah, it's one big ass web.
One big ass.
So purple is not entrapped. He's actually free.
Okay. This one. All right.
This one's going to be for green. He's also free.
Bitch.
Yellow,
Nice.
very trapped. I'm going to add a little tag on him that shows the web.
He's good.
Orange is free, and the boss is free.
Damn.
Damn.
They pretty much all
Oh, did I
got
do
free.
blue?
Wow,
think
that's-
you did. You
I
might
didn't
not
do
have.
blue.
You didn't do blue. Okay.
Damn.
And blue
Blue's
is also
trapped.
webbed.
Yay.
Check.
Fuck, man. I
So
really
2 out of
did that.
5.
Wow. All right. I will use the. I will cast Firebolt to hit
It's
this
like 40%.
because they are both in a web.
Is the web still on the ground in the area?
Hold on a moment. It's an 800
I would
number.
assume so. I would assume that.
Judging from the wording, I'd say so.
Each
Yeah.
creature that starts its turn in the web or that enters them during a turn must make a dex saving throw. On a failed save, the creature is restrained. Oh, they had to do dex saves.
Oh. Okay.
They would have.
So-
I'm just gonna. It's same events would have happened. They would have still failed. I'm not gonna go back on that. That was my mistake.
All right. That's fine.
It's a strength save to break out of it.
Ah.
Mm.
The webs are flammable. Any 5-foot cube of web exposed to fire burns away in one round, dealing 2d4 fire damage to any creature that starts in it. So that entire ground and area is covered in webby fire. And where did Yalcina's character go?
Not again. Yal
Didn't do it.
was
I-
Yal was 20. Yeah, right there.
They were
Yeah.
there because the thing had to walk in
Uh,
between.
No, it was one down.
Was there one
It was
down?
one down. Yeah.
Okay.
That's Yale's
and-
move since then. It's there.
And Yell's initiative was
21.
21. And I have already taken my turn.
at initiative 21.
Okay, so
Dang.
these two are still restrained. We're just gonna.
Yeah,
say-
they're still restrained.
Okay.
I'm just keeping it as normal. Because I think one of them would have been able to break free of it.
Okay.
Yeah, one of them would have, but I'm just going to keep it anyways.
Got it.
You
reference.
have
Um,
essentially
Created a
Create-
giant. Oh.
You're still
a
casting fire?
Yeah.
Where are you hitting it?
I will be hitting probably right here, but I
Are
would
you
like,
targeting any of the ones in particular? Yellow, blue?
I would like
red,
to.
green?
Well, if I targeted this guy, would it still count as a web event?
The fire would spread from him.
From him? I would like to hit the boss.
Okay, yeah. So it hits it, the fire, a bit of the fire. So roll attack.
perfectly good
Roll attack.
compelled duel.
Yeah, just so you know, click on Compel Duel so people can see what it does
Okay.
in your spells list. Yelsina?
I assume it makes it so that guy when he attacks. Yeah, I've seen it.
Unless someone strikes them.
Oh, well then I won't attack. That's right.
Yeah.
There's that.
Oh, it just shows it's not showing the actual description. Like
All right. Well then
set
I
it
will.
to.
I will attack the yellow guy because
fix that.
it's entrapped
I'll
in
fix
the
that
web.
later.
So
Okay,
I will
roll attack.
cast Firebolt right here. And I will do Firebolt. I'll do Firebolt. Does it hit?
Remember, you do an
That's a
additional
nat 20.
D2 damage.
All right, natural 20, boys.
Roll attack. So click on the little
yeah.
firebolt. So you do 5 damage to him, and then so as you hit him, the fire goes off, and then the 2d8, and then he takes an additional 2d6 fire damage as the fire starts spreading from him.
I think so.
Do you want to? So please roll the 2d6.
Roll 2d6.
So you actually just the
Close to
fire hits him,
goblin.
and he looks almost fucking dead just from the first impacts of the fire, and then the rest of the fire bursts up under him as the webs that he's covered in just starts bursting into flames and start slowly over the next 6 seconds is going to spread across the rest of the web. He is dead. You have very quickly killed him.
You have incinerated a goblin. It is a good old-fashioned goblin.
I do not prefer a goblin person.
All right.
Roll after this round. I'm going to have you roll luck.
Luck?
Are you going to move anywhere or anything like that?
I will stay right here. I want this goblin guy to just try and hit me.
It is now purple turn. He will listen to his boss, though freaking out about the fire around him. Ooh, actually, let me see the web.
Bust into flame. The web will hit him, but it won't get to him in time.
Okay, so since it started, his turns. It's supposed to happen at the start of their turn, not at when it's hit them. I'm not gonna roll again, but there's still gonna be thing. He's going to move down. Let's see, can he make it to you? He can. He's going to rush up towards you, Club.
Alright.
He's going to try to shank you on the side with. He's going to try to slash you.
Alright.
He's gonna try to give you the pointy.
I believe it's a +5 to, yeah. Again, like his friend, you just kind of dodge back, and it's as the blade just barely misses you. You just kind of look down at him with either whatever face you like to give, blank face, smirk, anything.
Yeah, that's smart.
It is now the one, the only, the spoopy man in the tree.
Okay. Shit, I mean, if the yellow man's dead, then the next closest person is the red guy, which even though he's initiated in that duel, like, there's not really much else I'd be going for, and he's honestly the biggest
You have
threat.
another one that's nailed down if you want to go for that.
I'm not really. I'm strong enough. I don't want to go for the dude who's nailed down. I think I might go for the red guy. I said this before the fight. I'm going
Go for
the red
orange,
guy.
maybe.
I'm going for
There's a-
red. I said I was going for him. That's why I took this position.
Good luck with
I
that.
am very disappointed in you.
Hey man, I'm the one who rolled perception for it, so... okay, then I'm gonna get all up in his business and do 2 attacks. And, you know what, just for the hell of it, I also want to do my action surge. I just want to see how that goes. So, wait,
Okay.
how many attacks does that allow me to do?
It's pretty much giving you another turn of action.
So,
gives you another
I'd be
action.
able to do 2 attacks twice then.
No, so action surge doesn't give you another bonus
Yeah.
action, so you do 3 attacks.
Oh, okay.
Unless you have extra attack at level 3, which I don't
Okay.
think you do.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm gonna update my Discord real quick. Be right back.
Alright, so I'll roll to hit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. I don't know if that last one hits, but...
Man, why are you kidding?
Okay, let's see. So first short sword. So the second short sword slash. Let me see what 2-weapon fighting gives you.
Yeah, I told you I'd be right back.
2-weapon fighting just gives you the full amount of damage on your second swing. Too.
It allows you to use your full thing. So the 25s for the first 2 very much hit. The 17. Doesn't hit.
Okay.
Doesn't it?
So roll damage twice.
16
7
damage.
16 damage.
Yes.
But he's not looking happy. He's very not happy looking.
Not
He's like,
happy as in
watching-
weakened, or as in just like he
he's
smugs
bloodied.
it. Okay, I was gonna say he just smirks it off like nothing
Like,
happened. And
he
just
looks
angry.
actually quite injured. He's like, what the fuck? So much for that duel. And he turns to take his attention to you.
Still seeing that here still? I don't see the character thing on the.
He's right,
on the side of my screen. No, not the token. I see the token. I mean the little
There's
thing
no
as if
funny.
they're in game.
Oh, did he crash?
You know, everyone.
Yeah, it crashed. Give me 2.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I also changed the music since I wasn't gonna be able to do nice.
I'm sorry, Yasina.
Nice about perfectly good stuff.
Hey man, I had my target picked out from the start. I knew where I was going. Okay, cool. So, not much else I can do then, because I already used my.
The blue boy's
bonus action
turn,
to
and he's
attack
going to
against
try
him.
to roll to break out. And actually, I'm going to say the fire is slowly spreading towards them.
Right.
Supposed to go over the end of like one turn, so at the end of the turn, all of them inside the fire in the center part and on the other end will be fucking roasted.
Which is only one dude at this point, or at least the one who's
Two.
trapped in it. Wait,
Yeah.
the yellow guy's dead already, isn't he?
Orange and green
Oh,
are also
They are
aware.
not trapped, but
I
they're
thought they had
still
to be
inside.
actually trapped.
Yay!
For that.
Yay!
Inquisition's back.
So take away 1. He does not break out. He's still trapped. He's like, ah!
Cool.
And that was his action. So it is now the next person's turn, which
Yay!
is yours.
Alright.
You
Would
need
you
to put him
rather
back on there.
Club? Would you rather me shoot the goblin that's like right in front of you, or do you want me to shoot Pinky? Pinky or the brain? Hello.
Club.
Up. Up.
Clubber. Papa.
Oh, Penguin. I want to know his preference first. Actually, does he have any? Does he have
Just
any?
clicking that so I can see what it is.
Okay.
Okay, no, I clicked the wrong one.
X.
One
But,
of my favorite.
Does he have any? Does he have any melee attacks? Club.
Club.
Yeah.
Thunderclap.
Okay. Do you think I should shoot the one that's next to him first? You seemed a lot more
your
comfortable.
also
at
your
having
walking speed, by the way, isn't 30. It's 40.
one. Oh, nice.
Corvus.
Nice.
That's hot.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's any races that speed is slower than 30.
Yes.
I'd
Gnomes.
imagine like yeah.
the
Think
short
halflings.
ones.
Okay, like dwarves, gnomes. Yeah. Do I wanna? Do I wanna kill Pinky or the brain? That's my question.
It's up to you.
I'm calling purple guy brain, by the way.
Purple guy.
No, I think I'm gonna.
behind the slot.
Yeah, and the brain.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna shoot the brain because
Okay.
He's
The
close.
Yeah.
He's the highest.
So roll
Uh,
attack.
Alright, hold on.
Brain.
I just click on the one I'm
pinky
using.
and the brain.
1 second. I believe I didn't add the +2 to your bow attack, so that is 60.
Oh, okay.
instead of
Oh,
that, so
sweet.
you do hit. On top of
Nice.
that, due to your Umbral Ambusher or whatever it's called, you do an
Umbral.
additional 1d8
Yeah.
damage on your first attack of your turn.
Here, let me check that one. That's the dread ambusher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First attack of
yeah,
your
yeah.
turn. Is it first attack of first turn or just first attack of your turn?
If you take the action attack on that turn, if you take the action attack on the turn, you can make one additional weapon attack as part of the action. If that attack hits the, I don't know.
Yeah, it's the first.
Yeah.
It's on Dread Ambusher at the start of your first turn on each combat. So this turn, since it's
Yeah.
your first turn, you get to add additional 1d8 damage.
Okay. Yeah.
Roll your
If
damage.
it hits, at least.
And
Okay.
it-
How do I do that?
Click the lombo below 14. And then roll 1d8 as well. So do /roll 1d8.
4.
So he's mega dead. So
Nice.
as he's about to go ahead and strike club again, you just look over, see your new ally about to get another hit. You take your bow, stretch it back, and just fire one straight shot right through his temple and out the other side. And he just
Nice.
goes limp and falls over. He's dead.
Yes. Yes. Simple geometry. That's all the Overwatch I had
Alright.
in me right now. Alright, cool.
You gonna move or do anything else?
I don't. I won't be able to attack again, right?
No.
Yeah. So I think I'll just stay here.
Okay.
Yeah. Unless, hold on. Is there any way I could help Club with anything or no?
Not really.
Okay. Yeah. I'll just stay here then. Well, turn around and pat the horse. Make sure it's all right.
I'm gonna roll something. Roll animal handling.
Oh, sure. All right.
Horse is fine.
Cool.
Okay.
Fucking Christ.
I'm good at animal handling.
The
dude.
goblin boss, angered, looks over at you and goes, "You fucking shit." It's going to move over here since it's on your attack area. It's not provoking attack of opportunity. He's then going to multi-attack you, and he's going to make 2 scimitar attacks on you.
Okay.
And it is with I believe a +5.
Oy vey.
So the first one I don't believe hits,
No, it doesn't.
nor does the second one. And he just snarls at you as he's missed. It is the end of his turn. And it is now the next goblins, the orange boy. He himself is going to start attacking you as well with his scimitar. So he's going to look at you, give a big, beautiful snarl, and go to stab you. Fortunately, very much looks like he does. So with a bit of grin, he digs his blade deep into your belly, slicing it open a bit, but it's not necessarily the deepest of hits. You take 4 damage. So it's more of a scratch than a real injury to you. I have lowered your health accordingly. And he just kind of grins, goes, "I stabbed the scary one! I slashed the scary one!" That really hurts through that voice. It is now Green Boy's turn. He needs to make a dexterity saving throw. He makes it, and he's actually going to start charging over at Morgrave. You, Yosina.
More power to him.
And as he gets up, that's the wrong thing I grabbed. As he gets to you, he's going to immediately slash at you.
Remember, I get +2 to my armor currently.
Yep,
Are we cool? Are we good? Cool.
we're good. Doesn't matter.
I'm making food right now. That's
So
I
he
just want to
slashes at you, Morgrave, and you just kind of nonchalantly just bash away his blade with your
Looks at
shield.
him. Was that supposed to hit me, Goblin?
I'm sorry. Roll intimidation, please.
Alright, I'm gonna go quickly munch down some food because we have a few turns till mine.
So Yasina,
Just
if you
this
don't,
menacing, now turning red-eyed gaze.
roll intimidation, please, with advantage, as several of his friends have now died, and his boss is looking really bad. So he kind of just drops his weapon and huddles down. "I surrender! Don't hurt, please! Don't hurt, gob gob!" And Green Boy has surrendered. So I am going to give him a
Pink Boy's name is Gobka. Can I keep him as a pet?
No, I keep him as a pet because I got him to surrender.
Alright.
Since that's the way this party seems to want to run.
Well, I guess I have a pet horse anyway, so.
Okay, whose turn is it? Wait, the horse just
It
died?
is now goblins, and it's about to be
Oh, okay.
his
Yeah, it's
Uh,
Pinky's
Pink-
turn.
Pinky. Knowing that you just fired in that area, like he saw an arrow come there, he's gonna.
Is he gonna search for me and then I'll. If he's just gonna search for me, can I, like.
Yeah, he doesn't
roll
realize
stealth?
you're there, so he's just going to do an attack against.
Oh,
He's going to fire another arrow at the sorcerer who webbed his buddies,
cool.
Who came on?
and he hits.
Oh. No.
So he fires a bolt of an arrow, and it lands straight into his his side, doing. It looks like it's fucking painful. He lets out a gasp as the wind inside of his lungs just puffs out, and he almost doubles over, but he keeps his composure. He did not like that hit.
Oh, I did take damage. Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah, you took a bit. It is now Yasina's turn.
Looks at my prisoner. Stay.
Yes, I will do.
I'll have to kill Pinky.
And a nice, happy swing. Not even gonna waste a smite on this little fuck.
Roll attack. Does not hit. He hears you coming from behind, whips around, and he just he sidesteps the blade. Goes, ah, fuck. Do you have any other abilities you would like to use on this turn?
Double check something. Because unlike Warrior, I don't have. Well, hold up.
Let me see.
I should have fucking used my repost when the goblin fuck the leader dude tried to attack me. I could have totally hit him for all he's got at that point.
Probably.
I don't seem to have any features.
Let me look at your actual D&D Beyond page. Actions. Channeling Divinity, that's an action. Radiant Soul, that's an action. The bonus action you'd have would be casting a spell. That's a bonus action. Such as Compel Duel, Searing Smite, Shield of Faith, Thunder Smite, and Wrathful Smite. Compel Duel is only a bonus action?
You know what? I will compel that one to duel.
The pink one? Okay.
Yes. Attack me, coward, instead of shooting that little stick at the sorcerer.
Okay, so you can roll 1d20, -1. Take it.
He beat
And
the
he
14.
slowly raises a middle finger to you.
Okay. You're a dead goblin. Just consider this the end of your life.
I lived. I die like I live.
Giving the middle finger.
Saying fuck you.
The eyes glow menacingly. She looks like an angel.
Ow. But that actually hurts to do that voice. I'm going to change it for Gob Gob. If you talk with him more. It is now Sorcerer's turn. Sorcerer.
Clubby?
Narnar. Narnar.
Okay.
Lava.
Got it.
You have been shot in the side by Pink Boy. You have
He
been
hit me.
injured.
Yeah,
Yeah, you have 14 health.
he got.
Damn.
I
Oh,
also
no.
have his full undivided attention.
All right, well, time to kill him. Actually, oh, he's dead. Oh, Pink Boy? Yeah, nah.
Purple boy had his head shot off by
Me.
Gloomstock boy.
All right,
And
I'm
the turn is actually gone over. And I'm gonna just, for the sake of having him survive, he's gonna scuttle out of the fire range. And everyone inside that fire range will take 2d8.
Wait,
or
me
2d6.
Two. No, because the point of no, yeah,
You stepped into the
Uh-oh.
web.
you stepped into the web.
Okay,
It's
it's fine. It's all
You'll
part
take-
of my plan. 2D.
Is it
If I'm
2d6 or
on fire.
2d8?
Am I not able
2D,
to roll
I
to
rolled-
avoid it? Like try to jump out of it?
2d4,
reaction
not
or
2d6.
something?
I will allow you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Let me.
Yeah,
roll.
2d6.
It's 2d4.
Oh, 2d4. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, for the initial burning, it's because I
For initial burning, since there's so much fire, it also didn't matter because it's a goblin. They have not that much health.
okay. So all
You
it-
save,
Okay.
so you're able to get out of the fire, and the goblin boss looks down as he realizes the fire is climbing up his back and it's a little bit into his ribs. He goes, and he just collapses on the ground, burning to death and dead.
all
See
right.
that? Your leader is dead.
So
And
this guy's
the
dead.
guy
Holy
behind him,
shit.
beside him, is still alive. He's still a little bit on fire. And he pats it out before he dies. This guy loses his thing, but I'd say since he was completely covered in the web, that counts as he was weak to fire at the time, and he is indeed very dead.
All right. I'm gonna cast. I have one more sorcery point left. I'm gonna use it with fireball, or not fireball, firebolt. Not yet. Not yet. Almost.
You don't have to use a sorcery point for fireball.
I will. To cast a twinned spell.
Oh, by the way, this guy over here has surrendered.
Oh,
Which
okay.
guy?
The green boy.
This guy's surrendered.
Not harm my
Oh.
pet goblin.
Okay, so I rolled an 11.
Are you firing at the
That
pink
doesn't
man?
hit.
That doesn't hit on either of them.
No,
All right, well I miss.
they have
Okay.
the same AC.
All right, I miss.
Okay, so you fire
turn.
firebolt. They both just kind of dodge it. The one that's already on fire is just like, not my burn. And now it is your turn, Nub. The web is gone, so I'm gonna actually delete
I
that.
get all up in this bitch's
That'd be
shit, and I hit him twice with my swords.
Okay, roll attack.
Alrighty, potato boy.
Neither attack hits, unfortunately. He manages to parry one and jump out of this, and just jumps a bit out of the way of the other one. He's like, "Ha! Can't get me!"
Ugh.
And then he attacked. No, wait, Blue's dead, so Blue would be next, but he's dead. He
Indeed.
got fired.
Damn it! Now I gotta
Hey,
wait
it's
for
my
my
turn.
fucking turns to go through. Again.
Should I shoot for Pinky or Orange Boy?
up
Pinky
to
you.
green.
Either Pinky or Badman.
Preferably Pinky.
Yeah, he's closer to everyone and the horse. I trust Crow over there.
Yeah,
I'm gonna shoot
I'm gonna use
Pinky.
riposte if he tries to hit me because my AC is high and he'll likely
Yeah,
miss.
alright, I'm gonna shoot Pinky. Also, yeah. Hold on. So just same thing, longbow.
Yep,
Solemn-
same attack. You just don't get the. Yeah, you hit. Roll a damage.
So click longbow.
You do 5 pierce. Like you shoot him in the back, and it just
Yeah.
goes through his shoulder. And he's like, "Argh!" He looks back at you and gives the finger to the general area where you would have been, but he doesn't really notice. He knows you're around there. He just
Hey, there's a spooky ghost there. Perhaps you should surrender.
no, fuck you.
Okay, I gave you a chance to surrender. Time to die.
It is
Yeah,
now
it's
Orange's
Orange
turn, and
next.
he's going to quickly attack.
If he misses, You know I'm about to land that repost.
So he goes and misses you just barely. Goes, fuck!
So I'm gonna
And he
do
looks
Die
up.
already!
Roll attack.
Okay, this
Oh, the
one's
bot
a little
disappeared.
tricky, because you have to also account for the
I know.
bonus
Roll attack
dodging.
first.
So yeah, I'm gonna roll attack to hopefully land. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you
Um,
fucking kidding me? Why do
No.
I not roll good? Just ever.
So as you go to swipe back, your sword gets caught in the tree next to you, and it's kind of a little stuck. And he looks up at this, and he uses the nimble escape and starts running off. Though he's limping, not as healthy as he was before.
How far is he? How far away?
He has a bit of cover now. He's 50 feet.
Oh wait, that blocks my line of sight.
Due to
I
that
can't hit
having
him.
only been my reaction, I'm gonna choose once my next turn comes around to fucking go and chase him down.
Yeah, it was only a reaction. And he's not gonna. He's desperately trying to escape. And now, next person's turn. It is Green Boy. He's going to continue cowering on the floor. Is now Pinky. With defiant look in his eye, he looks up at you, Morgrave.
Hey.
Sneers. Says, "Fuck you!"
Yes, please.
And he stabs himself by accident.
Holy shit. Oh, I thought you meant like you did it as an act of defiance.
Oh,
he actually-
very, very impressive.
And let me.
I am so impressed. I highly recommend you stop this now.
And
Show
he
your
rolls max
goblin
damage,
friend.
and he manages to decapitate himself.
Wow. That takes skill.
This is depressing.
The blood squirting up, it gets
Everywhere.
everywhere, and he just kind of like fumbles down to the ground and just starts twitching.
Oh no.
His head lands like here. You're not sure if he meant to do that on purpose, but
I
it was
wonder if
certainly
they'll
impressive.
Paperhead's back in the village.
It might.
Well, I mean, there's only one way to.
Morgrave, it's your turn.
Well, hold on, let me measure something real. Also, leave my greenie alone. How far is it to that?
40.
The other one, it's 40
Mother-
feet. He has, I'd say, half cover or something because of the tree.
Well, it's
But
also.
you can still
I don't
attack.
know what race he is, but it's also dark and behind the tree. too.
All right, last
They have
last
a
spell
dark vision. The
slot.
only one who doesn't have dark vision is you.
Well, that's fine.
Last spell slot. Hey, coward! Where are you going? Get your ass back here and fight me!
Okay, I'll roll,
I'm sorry. I just want this to
You
work.
deleted
once.
your thing again.
Wow. Put me back,
failed.
somebody.
yeah, I'll do it for you.
Come fight my fucking ghost.
I want to laugh. Which? I move forward. Okay.
There you go. Yeah. He's like, well, fuck you then. It's very rude of you. I was perfectly die. And he turns to go face you.
So, who's playing with all the arrows?
Mr.
That's
Mr. Narnar.
still big fuck.
Yeah, he.
How'd
he's
you even
measuring
do the arrow?
distance.
You see you see the ruler button above the eye and below the magnifying glass,
Yeah.
and there. You click on that one. That's the arrow. Useful for determining distances. So if you're trying to go, I need to go here. How much distance is it? It's just boom, boom, boom.
And now, for some reason, I have an ex.
I think you do have some ranged weapons you can use that on.
I have throwing knives at this. And that's not really effective range for throwing. Besides, I am encumbered with both sword and shield.
This is true. So, is that the end of your turn then?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, calm down with the arrows.
Okay.
Alright,
It is
seriously,
now-
guys, let me have this. Is basically the last
Alright.
thing she says because I want an actual kill.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot this man's leg.
I'm existing.
It is the sorcerer's turn.
It is my turn.
He
This
has 3/4 cover for you, by the way.
3/4 cover.
2 trees.
Well then, I guess I only have one option. I'm gonna cast Magic Missile at.
Oh my
Uh,
god, man.
I'm gonna cast Magic Missile at. Actually, you know what? I want to see this man's body explode. I'll cast it at 2nd level,
Jesus.
no.
which
Fuck,
means
man.
I not only get a. I will cast it at 2nd level. It doesn't count as an attack. You didn't make an attack.
I know,
Oh,
because I won't. It's problematic. We talked about this earlier.
Okay,
So
I
just,
roll 1d4.
So you have 4
So I
d4
roll 4 d4s. Oh. All right, d4.
Plus
I
4.
roll 4 of them. 8
plus
plus
4.
12. And that's a guaranteed hit.
He casts shield suddenly. I'm kidding.
Oh. I was like, no, not shield.
Big
My
poke
only
one.
All
weakness.
you hear is this inarticulate scream of rage as I have wasted another spell slot.
That's fine. We were
Aw.
right before going to bed before this whole encounter. That's why I haven't really worried about my superiority die, is because I can just fucking get them back as soon as this whole thing's done.
So he explodes and combat ends in a horrific, gory mess. Now, due to your web fire, I need club to roll luck. Roll 1d20.
Yeah, I also planned this out.
I'm gonna
Roll like
fucking
a
get my
2 and
sword
it's
out of
just
my
Yeah.
range.
The
It's
forest
the
is now starting to catch on
All
fire.
right, I'm going to cast Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation,
Prestidigitation.
which
okay.
I can.
That's a small campfire.
Oh, well, I didn't really think this one out. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. I'll figure this out.
Unmo. Checks a bit on my character sheet.
And the fire, I'm going to start drawing the
How
fire.
big is the fire?
So originated here, and it's
Yeah.
spread across the entire web. So
Which
it
was
is
20.
large.
Okay, so now there's a gigantic fire. Huh? I didn't really think of that.
Shit, given that fact, we should probably be moving then, because if this doesn't start a forest fire, it's still gonna alert anything within like 50 miles of us of our location. So, fuck. Okay.
It is not all heavy fire. It's not like a massive bonfire. And most of it
It's a
out.
web.
Where is the closest
Yeah.
source of water?
Hold on. I got it.
Here,
Um,
I'll draw you
wait.
in a blue line towards where the nearest water.
I can instantly soil an object. Can I soil their burning corpses or the trees? Because I imagine the trees are what's causing the big fire.
When it says soil, it means cover it in shit and grime.
All right, well that will
Well,
put
that
out.
would still suffocate the fire.
That
so,
would
I
still
mean,
suffocate
Yeah.
the fire.
Now, a thing to know is
Or I also
I'll
could-
actually circle where the actual fires are, because most of this is just embers in there. It's a bit of fire here. It's a lot more fire here. You know, generally where there's bodies.
But it's not
actually-
gonna. Is it gonna catch a tree on fire? That's my biggest thing.
This one might. This one
I-
might start the grass on fire.
Okay, so would you say this is the size of a small campfire?
Yeah, actually, yeah. No, the ones you can use precipitation to cut them out.
Okay. Well, then I'll use prestidigitation on this one, and we're not in combat, right?
Yeah, it takes 1 action for each.
You
So
come
I-
here.
I can.
I'm over there now.
Can I use them on both of them?
Yes.
Because we're not in
It's just one
combat. All
action.
right, I'll put out the fire. Damn.
Action phase is gone.
All right.
animal handling. You're taming the flame.
Yep.
I accidentally deleted one with goblins.
I'm
I'm
calming
gonna
the
say
horse.
there's no body left for that one.
I'm calming Sally just to make sure that she...
Anyway, I collect the head of the goblin that beheaded itself.
Gob, Gob, sorry. Please don't hurt Gob. Gob was just
Wait.
listening to the big boys.
To the Beatles.
You only get one attack off.
Hold this. Hands Gob Gob at the head.
He takes it. And Tara, what was your question?
Yeah, did you only get one attack off this game? Or did
I only did damage to 2 people.
yeah.
And I only got literally one attack in and wasted 3 compelled duels. I need blood. Y'all take watch.
Alright, I'll take one.
I'll take.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
I just wanted a fight. Damn it.
Gob
what
Gob is
time of year? What time of year is it?
it's summertime.
Alright,
In
cool.
the summertime when
Who's
Anyway,
taking watch?
check
Early
this one for his head.
Okay, you collect his head.
I'm basically
there's a
head
hole through
collecting
it.
at this point. It's still identifiable as a goblin head, isn't it?
That's a waste
Still worth
of
a bounty.
space, but okay.
Alright, so yeah.
Gob
If I
Gob is
use base stuff, I'd be able to burn people.
scary lady.
Yes.
Why are you out, Tears?
What's
Why
my
am
line?
I out here?
Yeah.
Bio. What's my line?
Well, we are supposed to be going to an old fortress.
Oh, big, black, and scary.
Not a good. Damn it.
Actually, no. This is more of like an inner city song.
Gob Gob knows the way. Gob Gob was a part of a scout group. He's where Gob Gob's wouldn't say friends. Leader,
Former companions.
boss. No, assholes leading Gob Gob. That's accurate. Send Gob Gob with this group to dig grave, as well as scout. Gob Gob, can Gob Gob go with you? Gob might help.
I choose not to trust the goblin.
Insight.
Roll
Roll what?
insight.
I'm gonna roll insight
Insight.
too, even though I don't really
Yeah.
care either way who they believe or why they believe them.
Where is it?
It's just
Oh,
always helpful.
all right.
Nar, he
Where
is,
is this?
to your horrified surprise, telling the truth.
All right.
Um,
I trust him then.
Roll inside as well.
They abuse Gob Gob and other Gob Gobs.
Nice.
Oh,
Well, I'm just as stone dumb as that person. I wholeheartedly believe it if it was.
all right. What was I gonna do? Oh, right. I need to figure out what time the.
Crow, you're not sure. Tara, you
Head.
think he's telling the truth as well. Gob
Head.
Gob. Oh yeah, it's mostly burnt to a crisp. You can probably get some of it. It's
all
somewhat
three
identifiable.
are just dead.
Yeah, you
There's
collect
no-
all their
there
heads.
was-
The
there was a-
boss is also a lot covered in a lot of burns, though not as much as the other one.
There
And
was
the
a-
blue, the one in the center, not outdied, and there's no skin left.
So just bone. Damn.
Cool. I have my bounty.
I'm gonna
Like,
walk over
All right.
old man and do with this.
Ah, how nice.
All right. Gob Gob.
You
You disturbed our sleep. We're all gonna go to sleep now.
Gob Gob can help watch. Gob Gob's got good eyes.
Good.
Gob Gob can tell you about who at base.
First things first, sleep. Then at morning you can tell us.
what's gonna be our watch order?
I'll take.
I've already
next
had
watch.
my watch, fools. I'm
All
going to
Yeah, go
5
ahead.
minutes of it before you missed over a group of goblins that I noticed while sleeping. Yes.
Yeah,
Take care.
Quote unquote fucking
I'll
sleeping.
Yeah.
next.
It was more like a meditative state, but whatever. Fuck you.
Did anyone else take damage that?
I took a
Nope.
little bit, but does sleep like heal you a little bit at all?
Long
or
rest
no?
heals you.
Long rest. Okay, so that's what we're doing then, anyway. So whatever.
You
Wait,
get to
Nubs,
stay.
how long does it take your guy to long rest?
6 hours.
Oh.
Shh. Okay.
Anyway, I start removing my armor because I would like a good night's sleep after the fruitless exercise I just went through.
I instantly nut. Oh no, I'm just kidding.
Each of you, I'd like you to add 125 experience to your stuff.
Oh, we are doing experience. Okay.
I thought
I'm gonna do a mix.
Oh shit. Okay.
How do I actually? Where do I put experience in roll 20?
Just write it down somewhere for you that you'll be able to keep track.
I'll just do it in D&D Beyond then.
How many you said?
125.
Home. I want to change.
Also, I would toss the goblin bag of goblin heads into the.
How much XP?
125 XP.
I don't know, like how much till the next level?
To the next level, I am not sure.
I think
It's
it's
a little bit.
2,700 is the next level.
Yeah.
So,
We'll never get there.
yeah, but it's a mix between milestone and
Yeah.
Yeah, if there's certain milestones,
can't-
I'll issue you enough XP to level up.
manage experience. Add XP 120 what?
125, it's in the chat.
125.
Okay.
I should not have that much
Passes out.
XP, actually.
Okay,
Okay.
well, yeah, I'll take the last watch personally,
Okay.
just so I can get the
Um,
full long rest.
With that 18, I just rolled on pantsuit. I'm gonna play like a quiet tune to
Really
help
fucking good.
calm people down and like help them fall asleep.
The goblin kind
My red eyes slowly transfer to blue.
the goblin kind of walks up to you and just kind of sits down in front of you and watches. In just a bit of awe.
Alright,
I'm
I will
just gonna
begin
fucking
watch.
point. I'm just gonna like put my hand on my scimitar and kind of like brandish it in a way where it's like, you better back off.
He goes,
Actually, I'm gonna-
sorry, and walks over to Tierra. Or, Corvus.
I'm gonna get a little closer to the center of the cart then.
I'm gonna remove the bodies as well from the page, from the screen.
Kill them. We will burn
So
their
I
bodies.
have officially 4 goblin heads.
Uh-huh.
Ah,
I don't know why you're even collecting them. It's not like goblins are worth anything.
Yeah, some
Sorry
cities
about
have
the,
bounties. You'd be surprised.
Sorry about the lack of skin or burn marks, charred tissue.
you would have
That
you would have
happens.
4 heads and 1 skull.
Wooden skull?
4
One
heads
skull.
and 1 skull.
Oh.
One very charred skull. I doubt I'll get paid for that.
Alright, let's get to the sleepins.
Alright, I'll
Okay.
take first watch. I'll post myself right in the
Um,
middle so I have the most.
I'm not gonna have you guys roll perception for this one.
Okay.
Just to, you guys go back to sleep. It's actually quite nice. Nothing really out of the ordinary happens, and you guys start to. Next day dawns, and you see Gob Gob going ahead and prepping a nice little breakfast for you guys.
He probably poisoned it. I want to roll survival or something to figure out if it's poisoned.
No, he was being truthful.
Well, yeah, he was being truthful
doesn't
about
have
his
this-
situation, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's not willing to try to fucking kill us.
I trust him.
He's a fucking creep. I don't trust nothing that small.
Roll insight or survival to check for poison, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
It's not poisoned.
Okay, good.
You're gonna roll
I don't
performance.
even know
for him
why I
because-
rolled it. I've only really eaten my rations.
It's not really that good, but it's
At
not
least he
bad.
tried.
It's not good. It's edible.
He tried. He's a little boy. Give him a break.
Okay. Gob Gob, uh, Gob Gob has idea. There are, come round. Gob Gob should explain to you what you're going to be walking into so you don't die.
Die.
Yeah.
Wakes up. Eyes are a dark blue.
Gob Gob is...
Basically,
Oh, go on.
basically annoyed, but awake.
Gob Gob has Gob Gob's goblin tribe was led by several hobgoblins. Recently, a group of humies came by and managed to convince by paying to allow to stay. They've been treating us actually kind of poorly, but hobgoblins for some reason not able to stop them.
Why is the turn order thing still
Strange
open?
power. Oh, I need to turn that off. Says weird bad magics. Gob could try to talk to the hobgobbies
Hobby gobbies.
and convince them to let you in to help remove the bad humies.
I don't like the goblin speak. It sounds too much like furries.
Oh God. And more grave.
And my
I'm gonna
token
hear him
just
squeeze
transferred.
out an ooh woo, and I'm going to slit his throat.
My
I will
God.
cut his fucking tongue out. Actually, I'll keep him alive.
No, you will not cut his tongue out.
If he says ooh woo, it will be unanimously decided that his tongue will be cut out. I don't care what you say.
I just realized, do I have Hunter's Mark? Yeah,
Yes, you do have Hunter's Mark.
where is it? I don't see it on here.
It's in one of your spells.
It's spells, that's right. I'm an idiot. Don't.
Although it's so often that a ranger has it that most think it's a feature at this point. Yeah. Anyways, so as he's saying, temple is strange. Gob could try to help convince them to, anyways, let you in. But let's fight. The humies might not take kindly to that. They might be able to. The hobgobbies might be able to convince them, though, if they trust Gob.
But the music we hear
I
from them
mean,
right-
an army of goblins.
Sounds fucking stupid.
The main hobgobby forces
Should be right.
left should be returning tomorrow. Time, though, not much. Jimmy's doing
Reminder,
weird
I
things.
will have to leave here soon.
Yeah. I'll be probably ending the game when we get to the temple.
Alright, look, it can't hurt to try. I mean,
I don't trust goblins, although this one is trustworthy.
Look.
The others, I do not.
We try
Well,
not to
yeah.
raid people unless absolutely necessary, if that helps.
We were just laying here, waiting, and we
Is
were
that-
attacked by a
that's-
squad of goblins.
Humies told us to go out and stop anyone from coming towards us. To kill or capture any who come near.
And yet they went straight to killing.
They're dicks. Those ones at least. Greg is an asshole.
But you understand my point, my friend.
Gob understands. Hobgobby is more smart
the
than
fact
Boss
that
Gobby.
he was willing to surrender instead of continue the fight is a point in his favor. Moreover, he has been telling the complete truth.
I understand he is, but the others might not.
Hobgobbies don't usually lie, at least. They show off. Honor code. Is that an insight? Or
No, I'm just testing out rolling. Apologies.
Okay. Oh, you're rolling d4s to see how it works.
Yeah.
They are not nice, but not mean. Fair.
Well, I mean, that's better than most other goblins I've met.
Standard normal gobbies are more rambunctious. I am now last one. Oh no, actually wait, no, there's still 4 left. Tim, Drake, and Lawrence.
I would like to
And
use
Phyllis.
the fact that he stuttered does not make me feel correct. Why would he say that there are no left?
They
I'd
were
like
supposed to come with, but
Insight check.
disregard. Roll insight. It's just messed up. He's not smart.
All right, he's just stupid.
Just he's dumb.
Everyone's favorite knight in shining armor is returned.
Welcome. Yeah.
We are still debating the case of the goblin.
I like
What about
Phyllis. Just treat me nicely. He's just kind of droning on now about just Phyllis, the other one of the goblins remaining.
One of the ones we killed?
Look,
No.
no.
I tried to intimidate him, but I have a -1 intimidation, so.
I think he's more afraid of me right now.
Yeah, you just collected 5 of his kin's heads.
Alright. Gob,
Yeah.
I am willing to trust you. The rest of these people, well,
Someone
they
finally
need some
trusts Gob.
persuasion.
Well, I trust you, my friend.
He extends
and
his
if
arm
you
as
trust,
tears start kind of welling up in Gob's eyes,
I will trust the goblin.
and he just goes to go hug you, Morgrave.
Yeah.
He's just, I'm not even
Alright,
gonna try
it
to
is
resist
time
it, just like
for me to
shocked,
leave.
like,
Stop what
Just
finally
like-
does to
Alright.
Gob.
Just like standing there
hey.
looking down.
I gotta leave.
Okay,
It's the parade time, I'm sorry
it's fine.
to call it short, but I think this is a nice place to rest.
I wish you luck.
Alright.
Next time on Dragon
yeah.
Ball Z.
Next time on
We should
Dragon
just skip
Ball
the rest of the
Z.
journey, and when we start next
Alright.
campaign.
Yeah,
visit the place.
tomorrow you'll be starting at the
Alright.
temple entrance.
Oh, we're doing
We've
this
been
tomorrow
playing
too?
for about 4 hours.
Or not tomorrow.
Oh, next time. Alright, I
Next
gotta
time.
run. See ya.
So yeah, we'll talk about the next date when we get the chance.
All right.
Good